Hello everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Storm King's Thunder. Where our bunch of misfits left off, they were traveling around the great world of Faerun, trying to help deal with the giants that had arisen up, having become heroes in Phandalin long ago. Who would like to describe what happened in last week's adventure of Shenanigans?
Well, we arrived back in Phandalin, and it was a great time because we missed everybody, and I think everybody missed us. And Varys had a nice chat with a god, which is always fun. But we're not really sure what happened because we weren't there. And then Kerok flew to a roof, but nobody saw that, so it's fine. And then everybody had a drink at the pub, which was also really, really cool. And then we heard that Kothris was not around, which was very upsetting, and we miss him loads, and we wish he was here. And then we were very kindly reminded of the actual reason that we were in Phandalin, which was that there were sightings of giants, and we were all like, crap, we should probably do something about that. So we went and did something about that. Which was, we went and flew off and eventually found a cave which had, I believe, a stone giant in, which wasn't expected.
Yes, and there was a slightly amusing situation with an invisible owl.
Yes, that was quite fun.
And I kind of had a Wonder Woman moment there. So...
And then when we
mounting an invisible owl is not a euphemism.
It's a very literal description. But then we all flew back and got some shut-eye because we weren't really sure what else to do, and we woke up in the morning. There was a big panic of, there's even more giants coming! And so we went to go head them off and left with this lovely scene to deal with, and that is a very roundabout description by me.
Yeah, nobody knows about the invisible jet with Wonder Woman?
Yeah, I know.
Everyone
It's
knows,
silly.
everyone knows about
How would you know where you parked it?
Fair enough. Oh dear.
And breathe. Okay, so you guys flew upon Haru, and you took yourself west by southwest out of Phandalin towards the Unyut Valley, a small estuary that runs through and separates a small, mostly unused traffic way through that you could use to get around Phandalin, but takes a while. And you see ahead of you, as I described, you see several very large figures, all somewhat in the river. You did this as you had your flyover, and you began to set yourselves down. There are spells that have been cast in preparation. You have definitely not gotten the surprise because, well, you flew in the middle of the day on a big fluorescent bird.
Haru is very easy to spot.
So, what would you all like to do?
Are we rolling initiative or anything, or how are we doing this?
This is true, brother. I have to zoom out in order to have an arrow go from one end of the map to the other, but because of how far zoomed out I am, I can't read the number, so I don't know how far.
190 feet.
Thank you, people with better eyesight than me.
I'm gonna kind of just like look around and just be like, appreciate a lift if anyone's offering one.
You see in the distance what is just, to you guys, incoherent sound, as in a language no one understands, the hobgoblin that is sat atop the very crookedy, not sat, but stood atop the crookedy bridge, is shouting down towards the giants.
The bridge, how high is, like, would the giants be able to reach the bridge? Could I see that from here?
The giants,
or...
give you an idea, the actual ridge itself going downward is about 20-25 feet. The hill giants are about 19 or so feet.
They could reach the bridge.
They can reach the bridge. They seem to be able to reach up as well, but they seem to be having difficulty reaching up as the hobgoblin is shouting and pointing towards the south side of it.
Can anyone see what the range on this bar is.
Hang on.
See, that's the issue I had.
So Glory, you want
And I don't care.
215.
Thank you. Someone beat
Oh, I
me
got
to it.
plenty of room. I know exactly what I'm going to cast.
Glory, where do you want to lift to?
Somewhere where I can hit things.
The bridge?
Are we opening?
Sure.
Are we opening fire?
Sure.
I'm
As
ready
soon
if
as
I'm
someone's
allowed
ready
to.
to attack, I will D-door to the bridge with Glory. As soon as attacks are ready to go.
Can you guys hear that?
Faintly, but I have my music very low down.
Crank it a little.
There we go.
Much better. Ooh, I like this.
I'm also going to Blade Song.
Yeah, you Blade Song. As you guys prepare your spells and all your actions, I would like you all to roll initiative.
Yep.
Oh, I've just done that. This is gonna be fun. Okay.
115 to there.
Nice. Oh, Varys, that's unfortunate.
Lock. That's better.
Wow, 2 1s already. It's going great, guys.
Holy shit! I rolled over a 10. This never happens.
No. Always do that.
That's not good for you guys.
Hang on. I originally rolled a 4, so I'm trying to edit that to a 4. There we go.
Okay. The hill giants, seemingly entirely blissfully unaware of your presence, seem to be struggling to get up the side of the very muddy river. Whilst, now that you can see it, the hobgoblin is shouting towards the south side of the river, and as he is, you can now see that there's a very easy to navigate ledge down there that they seem to be entirely ignoring, trying to get up their own way, or being very stupid. So let's do a generic strength test for the giants because they are dumb as bricks.
Initiative checks are done by golf scores, right?
Sure.
Apparently, hill giants have a +6 to stealth.
What?
I'll buy it.
That sounds right.
Seems legit.
Managing to use all his movement and every ounce of his brain power, he navigates his way up here. This hill giant barely makes his way. He is still prone after getting his way up there. And these guys are going to stumble forward like a pair of idiots. Actually, sorry, this one is here. As his current position is too far away, you don't see what he's doing. Kirok, you're up.
Oh, is it me?
It's you!
It's me.
It's me.
Okay. Someone zoom in and see how far away that is. It probably won't matter, but it helps to check.
175.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine, because Spell Sniper. I'm gonna lob a Chromatic Orb at the Hobgobbo.
Sure.
I'm gonna make it Ice type.
Ice, Kirok.
No.
That was
Oh,
almost.
nice.
No,
Dang.
does not hit.
Dang, a
Oh,
19
fuck this
doesn't
guy.
hit.
Bounces off of his heavy plate armor. As he turns, now realizing he's been struck. He has a massive greatsword that he draws out and glares towards you guys, while shouting down below, now in giant, something to the actual giants.
Do I hear that?
You are too far
Yeah,
away.
I figured.
Sit the fuck down, mister. Kirak, is that what all you like to do?
I would like to waddle away, go by 25 feet movement. I'm not flying in the sky, so they can't see me. I will hide behind Turk. Hey, buddy! And that's my turn.
Varys.
Me and Glory are gonna detour.
You're gonna detour next to him, aren't you?
No, I'm gonna detour to there. So she'd be next to me.
Okay.
Oh no, up right here.
Yeah, no.
That's it. Yeah.
I had grabbed you too. I was hoping you'd indicate and actually
Oh,
pop
sorry.
you over.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, sorry, I'll just.
Right. That's your action.
my
You have cast
action.
Dimension Door.
I will.
Is Dimension Door not an action?
Yeah. It is, yeah. But I can do other things. I've got bonus actions. As a bonus action, I'm gonna piss my pants.
Oh, is that what blade singing's called now?
The new and improved blade singing.
No, to be honest, I don't think I can do anything as a bonus action right now. So I am gonna move here.
Okay, that's your turn.
That is
Glory.
my turn.
It is now your turn.
Hi.
You remember what we discussed about your feet?
I do. I'm just realizing I'm gonna have to use that. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. Okay. You know what I'm gonna move.
Would you like me to describe it as you do it?
Sure, drama. While I work out how to roll it, yeah.
But would you do me a favor and tell me what else you're pulling? Do you have any other weapon you're taking?
Giant. It'd be giant fella and talon.
You guys watch. Varys, you're the only one close enough. You watch as her eyes go blood
Hi,
red.
Glory Dual Wielder.
She draws out from her back the mighty great sword, Giant Feller. And then from her side she draws out her old faithful blade Talon,
Hey!
seemingly wielding and spinning them in her hands as if she has absolutely no difficulty in using them together. What would you
Somebody
like
get
to do?
Titan grip.
Okay. Now I have to
Don't
remember
call
how
me
this
out on
works.
this.
Now I have to remember how this works. Don't mind me. I get. Is it one with main hand, one with offhand, or is it two with main hand, one?
Two
with
with main hand, one with offhand as a bonus
Got
action.
it. Roll. I'm assuming these are giants as well. I've taken the magic bonus off Talon as well, so I've sorted that already.
Did I say that you did? It is a magic weapon, so.
Yeah. No, it's to do with achievement.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, we did talk
just
about
a
it. It's fine.
Okay.
It's
so.
just a long sword.
Yeah, no, you definitely hit his 19 AC.
Hey!
Someone
You
tells me that
watch
might be my
Varys,
lucky
she
number
walks
today.
up towards it. She pulls out Giant Fellow, which has a little bit of a hook to the top of the blade, striking it forward. She pulls back at the giant's knee, causing it to fall forward slightly, before jamming it into the thigh and slashing across with Talon. Because that's 20, 18, 26, 46 points of damage.
When the fire does
As
its work.
she watches Talon just carves across. Most other creatures' guts would have spewed at this point, but the thick, leathery hide of the giant barely means it's about 3 inches she cut through flesh, but there's still muscle and what fat has been built up there that she could not carve through yet. But that giant's not liking life. Definitely not liking life. That hurt him a lot.
I'm just gonna rotate randoms. I think I can do that. Wait, how much have I used? 20. Yeah.
Mhm.
Just in case anyone else wants to come out and try and go past me.
Oh, this
And that
is
will
fun.
be my turn.
Okay, Glory, as you move your
Yeah,
position,
you think?
can now see there are 2 ogres down below with these weird contraptions on their back and the sounds of muffled screaming. As they both look
Oh,
towards
I
you
forgot about these
and grab
motherfuckers.
onto a side and fling it. And I get to make I'm just rolling these and you guys are going to see them as well because it's great.
I'm
Okay,
incredibly amused that you found the stats for this.
this is one of the things you actually get. Glory, you watch as one of them fires out a goblin that flies towards you. with a big spiked helmet on.
Okay.
Like, right there.
That wasn't what I was expecting.
It takes 3 points of damage.
You guys forgot about this, didn't you?
Yes.
But you watch as the other ogre doesn't seem to have organized the goblobber properly. Pulls, and the catapult, boom, and the goblin is planted in the ground in front of him.
Oh,
Ouch.
Baba. I'm dead.
Looking more like a bowling pin than anything else. It's a Welcome to Hill Giant Ingenuity, folks.
I love it already.
That's their turn.
Welcome to Das's best
Actually, no.
ever.
This guy gets to, as a bonus action, reload his goblin.
Welcome to Das's best ever thievery from Total War Warhammer.
Actually, not. This is actually in SKT.
Strongly approved.
This is all in SKT.
Strongly approved.
Really? This is all in SKT. No lie.
Yeah.
I
All
remember
that
you saying
is
that.
from SKT.
I remember you saying that they had something similar in Total War as well. Wasn't
They
there?
do, but that's why I love it.
You'd be amazed how many games are inspired by Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, true.
You'd be amazed by how many games
All
want to throw goblins at people. You watch as these two ogres pull themselves up, seeming to be able to grab hooks or spaces that they can just pull themselves up at grips. And the other one having enough common sense to run around this very low-hanging area to do it. Actually, what's the distance? Okay, yeah, it's fine. But Glory, as it does, you see this. You can now see from your position at the back. There's this what looks like famished, starved ogre with skin sagging at the front in a disgusted look, being chained by another one that has a big stick pointed and pushed against its head, like a way of reining it in. And it swings at the ogre as it passes, but it ducks over the head of it as it moves. This large feral beast at the back. Looks somewhat giant size, but doesn't look like any hill giant you've ever seen. Okay, that's the ogre's turn. Now we're on to the hobgoblin warlord. Seeing the elf that's appearing over there in somewhat robes, he draws out a longbow and is going to take 3 attacks with that.
Cool.
Oh, sorry. Actually, ooh, woohoo! Oh, there's a magic word here. Okay. So he's going to move this much forward. And you watch as he takes out 3 javelins and spins them in his fingers.
You fucking better not.
Ooh.
Fuck javelins.
1 javelin. I take it a 19 doesn't hit your AC.
No.
How about a 27?
How about luck?
21?
Oh, I was going to cast shield anyway. I know I didn't announce it.
Okay. And the last attack is a 26.
That one will hit because shield will put me to 25.
9 points of piercing damage for you.
That's fine.
I would like to rage.
You watch as the javelin almost comes for your face, but you bring up your shield. But as you do, you've raised your hand and your blade away from your side, and the javelin sinks into your hip. Now it's time for the goblins' turns. Laura, you watch the most hilarious affair as these 4 goblins all scamper up the giant's head and sides up here. That's all they can get, but they use the giant as a pole to jump up on. All the way up.
I thought they were going to human like goblin ladder, where they climb up each other like a cheerleader pyramid.
No, goblins hate each other too much and are not.
Both of these
organized enough to do
alternatives.
that. These goblins, these 5, no vague area to aim at, so they're all going to make a volley attack, as are these guys with their little itty bitty short bows. Yeah, they know where Glory is roughly, so Glory, give me 2 dexterity checks, please. Actually, just give me the
Okey-dokey.
one. Just give me the one.
Aye, aye. Dexterity check or saving throw?
Saving throw.
Not one less
Not
work.
high enough. Watch as all these arrows come in. You're not able to avoid many of them. You take 34 points of piercing damage as 11 arrows up at you. They pepper you at the sides and sing into you. It's somewhat like a Leonidas scene, except you're smart enough to wear fucking armor to a war.
True.
Or a helmet, sometimes.
I have resistance to piercing damage. So how much is that?
17.
Ooh!
Oh my god.
You watch as the goblins in their turn, and they all look very nervously over at the hill giant at the back, who seems to have struggled to keep his beast in check. It throws the chain off of its master, and the mouth of Glornath is going to charge all the way up here.
Yes,
Okay.
suggestion kill that guy.
Okay.
With this blood-red craze in its eyes and a seeming hunger as it looks over towards these new delicious things that have just arrived. It reeks. Even from here you could smell a pestilence from it.
Ooh. I want to dissect.
Ashk
Ooh.
Kurban.
Tiny. Right, there's two things I could potentially do. But I am debating what is actually going to be happening within the next few turns. So what I am actually going to do is I'm going to start off with Turk, and Turk is going to dash to about here.
He can dash for you. You can move on top of him that distance.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay, sorry. I thought you said jump off for some reason. So you're gonna
No,
move about.
no. I did say first off, I'm going to declare.
Sorry, I thought you said jump off. Sorry. Okay.
No,
Okay,
that's
so
fine.
that's a dash.
And considering I have 150 feet. Right, give me a second. Currently measuring.
Please hold for math.
That's
That's 150 right
reverse
there
math.
that you're holding.
yeah. I'm having a think.
You should jump distance.
I wish.
Fucking Mario.
We all wish.
Who's the sprinting return? And every giant goes ah. That would be fucking terrifying for a giant. Just this little angry bot that
Actually-
jumps at it.
At that spot, I would like to cast Plant Growth.
Ooh.
That does something.
And for think it's in roll 20, I'll have to read it
It
from. It
The
is.
spell channels vitality into plants within a specific area. There are two possible uses of the spell, granting either an immediate or long-term effect. You can cast the spell using one action, choose a point within range. All normal plants within that thing become thick and overgrown. Creatures moving to the area must spend 4 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves. So for 5 feet of movement, it takes 20.
That's like super difficult terrain.
You exclude one or more areas of any size within the spell from being affected. If you cast this spell for over 8 hours, you enrich the land, blah blah blah. Level 3, 150 rage, transmutation. Range is 150. And within a specific area, 100-foot radius, okay? So, that's a big-ass radius.
That's a very large radius. Holy shit.
That's pretty much this whole side of the river.
So my plan is doing that to halt the rest of the giants coming up.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
That's a big area.
That's incredible. Okay.
Map's so big it's hard to do our by our powers combined grid square method.
Whoa.
Oh god.
Right.
You see, the problem is now we can't see the bridge.
It's alright, we vaguely know where the bridge is.
Just do the out.
Yeah, I
just
think the outline
is
was
fine.
better.
The outline.
Yeah.
There we go.
So what does this do?
Basically, it's super difficult terrain.
Does that count for us though?
Yes.
For every 1 foot of movement they would like to move in, they must spend 4 feet. So, to move 5 feet, you must move 20 feet of movement.
Dang.
You can choose one or more and you can make safe spots within there apparently as part
Yeah.
of the spell.
Yes. So for the, I believe it says one or more. Can you clarify that?
Yeah.
Is there a specific
It
amount?
doesn't. Give us a sec. One or more areas from being affected of any size. You can choose any amount of area in there to protect. To say you are not affected. I will say, for the sake of it, though, that the bridge is excluded from this because it is not.
On the ground, yeah.
It's not a plant. So I would probably that makes more sense. But in terms of the safe spots, I want to say about. Let me think.
I'm gonna have to draw smaller circles.
That's fine.
We
That's
can
fine.
kind of remember.
I'm only thinking about 20 feet radius here.
Just freehand draw a line on the map.
There, a pink one.
Oh, just for me?
So so I want to say about here.
Okay. We'll take into account that we'll say that that's a little bit further. We'll be generous for the boxes that hit. We'll say that it hits the boxes around it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to remind me, folks, with that. Because
Okay.
you did say about 20.
Yeah. So. Now, where can I put this 20 feet thing that's going to be beneficial to you, honey? So.
Does it have to be a box or can it be in a line?
It just says any area.
Any area.
So you could make like a line from Glory to the bridge so that she can like get to the bridge easier.
That's what I'm thinking.
Just like those little 5-foot squares, just dink, 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 dink.
Yeah.
Okay. You now have a walkway.
Oh,
The heart is there.
Oh,
Can you tell I'm drawing this with a tablet? Yeah.
So, for both Varys and Glory, you see the underbrush around you rise up to nearly 5 feet in height on all sides. The massive undergrowth. And the goblins are immediately screaming in confusion trying to get around it. And the giants are... You watch even the giants have issue moving their huge legs through it as they try to swat and swing at you guys. But as this occurs, a small area around you, Varys, like almost a peaceful blossom garden, is created, and around you, Glory, you see a pathway towards the bridge has been opened. And also, the weirdest thing is you look northwards, Glory, you do see some of the plants rise up a little bit higher in the design of a heart.
No, it's like one of those bleeding heart fusions.
Aww.
Right, so, that's your turn?
I do believe that is my turn. I could Misty Step over there, but I don't really want to get off Turk right now. So.
Okay, that's your turn done. And now here comes this mad son of a bitch.
oh, next to a riverbed. So I like to think there's just a little bit of smoke coming out my sensor, and T-Rock's probably the only one who can see this from the distance everyone is. And I just raise up one of my fingers, and a little mosquito just sort of lands on it. And meanwhile, way over the buggery, they're going to get a few more mosquitoes. It's going to be from this guy. How do I ping? This guy. 20-foot radius around that guy.
Help me with powers combined here, folks, okay?
Okay, let me just zoom in a sec.
Are we doing it from this guy? There.
Whoa.
Yep, that guy.
20 firm.
Yep.
Okay, so that means it's that corner to that corner. Nope. That one corner to that corner.
It might have.
There we go.
There we go. That works.
You guys okay with that?
Yes, it looks good.
Perfect.
We'll say as well that it hits the head of this giant who's very confused and unhappy. Let's see, wisdom saves. Oh, those goblins are fucked. Do I
Wisdom,
even roll
con.
for those goblins? There's
Con,
no
not
point
wisdom.
rolling for those goblins.
It's up to you, but it's con, not wisdom.
Why, even if they succeed, do they die?
Yes, because they have 7 health because they're goblins.
Oh, well, they
They're
did anyway.
goblins.
Nice.
It's con save? The ogre might have a chance. No. No, that's a no. And the hill giant.
And I walk further down the along the river, just with my little insect friend.
Okay. Glory, you
And,
want
and
all these
I just
lovely
like to imagine
things.
it's a fudge ton of mozzies, just a whole bunch of mosquitoes.
It's the most Australian
Glory.
thing you've said.
Glory, you're watching as the goblins were screaming in confusion. They weren't screaming in confusion, they were screaming in agony, as you now see the large sound of buzzing inside there, as if teeny tiny mosquito-sized velociraptors just all jumped on their asses.
Gloria's not
Imagine
surprised
just
by
being in a-
anything anymore.
Can you imagine just being in a mass of mosquitoes? How horrible that would be.
And
they're
you watch as
eating
well
your
the
flesh.
giant. The giant as
No, they're
well,
not
or
eating
the,
flesh,
the oak, the oak,
Little pieces.
The ogre.
They're-
ogre as well is being just entirely swarmed. It looks like for a moment its chest is in seared black, but just from the swath of thousands, hundreds of them. It's almost like he's burning just from the sheer contact and intensity of the heat of them all actively going at him. The hill giant doesn't seem to notice that there's a bunch of bugs on his head. It just slaps.
Does he take damage doing that?
I had to think for a second.
no, no, no.
I mean, it's hill giants. You do have to think for a second.
Yeah, because they don't.
Glory, it is now back to the top of the initiative. You watch the hill giant in
Oh, yeah, I
front
was
of
gonna say,
you.
wait, that's not me.
Let's see.
They're like Vogons. The average Vogon won't even think once.
Glory, you don't have an AC of 24, do you?
No, fucking wish.
Okay, so you watch as the giant looks at you and jumps. Then spreads out his arms and is belly flopping you.
Ooh!
Splat! Crushing the goblin next to you.
Well, he's probably dead.
I'm just gonna do this real quick. And send him to the back, 'cause he's definitely dead. Glory, give me a DC 15 strength.
Saving throw.
No, it's a grapple check, so it's
Just a
Athletics.
acrobatics or athletic.
Athletics, you say?
DC 15.
Nice.
So you do take 23 points of bludgeoning damage as the giant slams down on top of you, but his sheer force makes him ricochet back up, and in that moment you roll out of the way so that he doesn't keep the pressure on you. So now you are here.
I did maths rapidly, maths.
And the giant then pulls himself back up to his feet, but that's all he can do for his turn. That giant is now annoyed at all the bugs, so now it's going to leave the bugs, because the bugs are smelly. Looking up, he can't really see you, so he's going to try and pull his way up. And just barely seems to be able to cling his fingers and is pulling himself barely up. He doesn't seem to be able to do anything else because it's literally taking all their action to get up there because these guys are rolling like dog shit.
Good. More of that, please.
No, this giant just runs. Brr, 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 brr. You see a rock, just a large rock about the size of you, get lobbed somewhere in the distance over to here, like, meh. Actually, I'm wrong. Because of all that plant growth, by the way,
yeah.
you now see all the weeds. These guys have literally only been able to move to about here.
Oh,
This
sweet.
guy's literally able to move here.
The true MVP.
This giant runs forward. And is just going to lob a rock. What's your AC, Glory?
18.
Okay. Roll me a d6.
Ooh, I don't like that.
Fucking 8 rocks.
Reactions, are they on the back when your turn starts, they come back, yeah?
Wait, I start
Start
your
of your
turn.
turn.
Yeah.
Okay. If it had been a 1, it would have landed on you. Because he literally can't see you with all the growth and the height advantage and the distance, he lands it there. So, a big rock lands in front of you, next to you, bang! So you just rolled out of the way of one giant, are pulling yourself up from that, and as you do, you look to your right and see a rock into the moss and earth. Let's see, what is the range on this?
In the last 6 seconds, Glory's been belly flopped by a giant, seen a horde of mosquitoes just appear, and then just received a small token flower from her girlfriend. In the span of 6 seconds.
Giant is going to use all its movement to move 2 spaces, and then throw a rock at Glory.
Seems fair, yeah.
That's
let's
a
do it, let's go.
14!
Nope.
That's all that guy can do, that's all that guy can do. Son of a bitch. That's all there, yeah, I think that's everyone, yeah. Actually, no. These guys would have, even if they used all their movement, would have still done stuff, so... they're just gonna lob rocks up above. I'm going to roll a d20 to see where they land.
Damn it.
Okay. I have rules written in my head for this, which is why this is funny. That's a 24 to hit. That's a 22 to hit. And so you watch 2 giants throw rocks. One seems to go and slam into Glory. Glory, you take 21 points of bludgeoning damage. Varys, the other one seems to swing and somehow hit you in the head. Barely.
Whoa.
Actually, no. With your AC, that wouldn't have hit. Never mind.
My AC is 25 at the moment, yeah.
Yeah, no, that would have missed you. No, those rolls weren't to hit your head. Those rolls to see would they actually hit you if it was a DC 10 or up.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, you see another giant try to throw one, but he grabs the muddy rock, and it slipped in his hands as he did, and the rock just lands on his head. Dunk! Before rolling off, as he takes 24 points of bludgeoning damage because he's an idiot. That's his turn. As Kirak goes, Glory, you hear, oh.
Right.
Relatable.
Because I don't like the look of this guy here, he is going to get a chromatic orb to deface, very quickly followed by a little firebolt cantrip.
Okay.
Roll the chromatic orb first.
You can cast a cantrip with Chromatic Orb?
Sorcery points.
Okay. Huh. Roll them dice.
Rolling. Yes!
Yes!
Ah!
Boom!
That'll do it.
And then let me double check how much it costs. 2 sorcery points to cast as a bonus action. Mark that down.
You don't reroll 1s, do you, though?
No, I have to expend sorcery points to do that.
Okay.
Kiraku, you mean the Firebolt attack? This bitch?
Yeah, they're both being aimed at that dude.
What the
That's
hobo?
fair. The Hobo Giant.
Okay, I clicked it and nothing happened. That's cool.
Heard a noise.
Let's do it the traditional way then. That probably won't hit.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Hill Giants have shit AC. That hits.
That
So,
fits.
Kirok, you throw out the chromatic orb as this ice ball just grows. Watches the giant, looks at it as it's going. Ah! Like a pinball in his mouth. And then he opens up his tongue as vomit just pours out. And as he does, it's actually stuck to his tongue. Your firebolt takes it off along with a huge chunk of skin off his tongue.
Chew on that.
Now that's a gobstopper.
That's a jawbreaker.
That feel when
Yeah.
your cantrips do the same amount of damage as your first level spells.
Nice.
Varys Fellerin. Oh, sorry, Kirok,
Oh.
movement?
I suppose, because I don't like being left alone, I will creep over this way. I will fly up 50 foot and then land back down on the ground again, because the last thing I want is to gain height.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
Fellerin.
guys. I should have. I'm sorry, guys. I should have offered you a lift on the back of Turk.
That's alright, I got movement. I got my own movement.
That's alright, I've got my ways.
Should I
And
probably...
now I can show Kirok, it's like, look, I got a little friend, it's a little mosquito.
Oh, he's so cute!
Nom. Sorry.
It's too small for her to even consider it a snack.
Yeah, I'm being cheeky. I'm sorry.
I have some fantastic
Varys,
birds in my
you're up.
backyard that eat mosquitoes. I'm very grateful for it.
Sorry.
Fuck. So can I reach? Can I get into melee range with the hobgoblin?
Nope.
I've got a 40-foot movement.
Okay, so you've got... Well, I remember saying that it's a 20 foot around you.
Yeah.
So you do have space
can
to
get-
get to it. Because we'll say that green box that is cast around there does extend to the bridge, so you just have your own escape to the bridge.
Hang on. It's bothering me now.
There.
Never mind.
Would you like us to draw a square?
No.
This works.
I'll pop 2 of the words. from
Get
the
your
sword.
box out of...
I'm helping! Oh.
I'll pop 2 of the
Aw.
words from the sword, Faz and Una, so I'll get advantage on the hobgoblin and an attack on my bonus action.
Okay.
I'm gonna make 3 sword attacks.
Okay.
With advantage.
Okay.
I think.
Nope. Yep. Why did you call it Timora damage?
That's because you get, it's the fucking ring, isn't it?
Oh yeah, sorry.
The ring
Okay,
that gives me a plus d6.
okay so only
So-
one of those actually hit.
Oh great.
Hobgoblins, man, they don't fuck about.
Huh.
These are some of my main NPCs.
I hate it when
Your
they wear
first
armor.
blade. Your first blade strike swings up, but he blocks it away with his great sword. For a heavy, bulky warrior, he's moving as quickly and matching your speed, blocking away that strike. But you manage to pull your blade back towards you to stab forward into him, and you slash into his side. And you go then to try and drive the blade up and in, but he's moved the greatsword between the two, and he's pushed you back, shouldering you back away from him. But you did get at least one hit in, which was a nice bit of...
That's good. That's something at least. That's everything. Keeping it simple today.
Laura, you're up.
It's me.
Hello.
I'm gonna hit this giant. Not with, not with that.
Yep. Yep.
Is it still up?
Check. 26 and 24. 50. He's still up. $59. You had 59. Fucking hell.
Yes! Queen! Yes!
And we have a winner!
You guys watch as Glory is just violently hacking in like the world's angriest lumbersmith, just hacking and hacking and hacking into the giant tearing its guts out, it slumps forward, and you just hear this as you just see the head. And for the moment, the giant looks confused over towards anyone that sees him, as the head rolls off into the foliage.
Nice. And then...
Down goes 1. That was 2 turns of attacks.
Yas, queen!
Second wind is a bonus action, so never mind. I'm gonna go help Varys.
Oh.
Yep.
Probably wise.
I'm gonna go there. So, you know,
Yep.
for reasons of my own that I'm playing. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Yeah, that's me. That's me. That's what I do.
Okay, just a second. I'm doing something because it annoys me.
Yeah.
Can't grab it. Never mind.
What are you
Let's come
trying to
move
grab
it
from?
around. Fucking green circle, it's annoying me. Oh wait,
Okay.
oh shit. Hang on.
I got it.
Got it. There.
Okay.
Hey, that worked.
Right, that's Glory's turn. Alright. The ogre is going to run here and scream at a goblin, whilst the other ogre has reloaded his poor goblin and is going to fire towards Glory. That's a 20. Glory, you watch as this goblin is flung towards you. You hear "Ah!" as it has these weird little wings that are like leather straps that have been tied onto his forearms to help him glide. And he's just gliding down towards you, his head forward.
I see what you did there.
I can fly. Okay, never mind.
He slams into your shoulder, but you hear his neck. That goblin is dead, but you take 8 points of piercing damage.
Piercing?
Half to 4.
Turns out goblins are piercing damage.
No, it's because he has a spiked helmet on.
I was going to say.
They've got pointy ears, right, goblins?
Edit. Racist against goblin? No?
From the
Got
elf.
pointy ears.
Yeah, I don't think
Pointy
saying
ears?
pointy ears is racist from an elf. I think it's a compliment, if anything. They're
From
alright.
a high elf.
Yeah,
His
Very
ears
much.
couldn't be more pointed.
The highest of ears.
Bear in mind, I consider elves as having ear sizes equivalent of Jack. So
Anyone who wants
yeah.
to, look at roll 20.
Look at
Or
that.
sorry, at Tiny Chat.
Holy shit, that's so fucking funny.
That is glorious. I love
They
Wizards
made
of the
this. You
Coast.
can't call me on this. This is in it.
I love Wizards of the Coast so much.
I'm definitely not using it in other campaigns, though.
Oh, by the way, my insect thing, since you're using these giants now, apparently it makes the area they're in difficult terrain. I don't know if that stacks with her crazy green thing, but something to consider.
I mean, if it did, it would be hilarious because it means that they could basically not move.
Yeah.
They mean just like they've got to take even they can move like 1 foot a turn. Something stupid.
They can move 2 spaces a turn. Cause it's fucking stupid. I love you guys.
The CC
Fuck.
boys!
It's almost like spellcasters are excellent at crowd control.
And
Cow
sorry,
control?
Crowd.
Good.
Hey, if it makes you
Never
feel
when
better,
we're
Das, my
cows.
crowd control is useless in this fight.
You've got the range.
Yeah, I don't need it.
You got the power. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You're
Anyway.
complaining about. Yeah, my range is too. My crowd control is no good. She says while she mans a fucking rail gun.
My highest level spell is useless in this fight, and it upsets me because I love it so much.
Anyway.
That's not
Right.
my problem.
Let's continue.
Anyway.
I intend to make it your problem.
Good idea.
Damn fuck.
This ogre
Wow.
basically manages to pull himself up onto, but just barely onto the bridge, which you hear begins to creak under the weight.
I had a bit of bad feeling that might happen. Okay.
This ogre is going to go to here, but isn't going any further because he doesn't want to go anywhere near the creature that just took the ice ball to the face. That's their turns. Now it is the Hobgoblin Warlord. What can he do? What can he do? He points towards the hill giant and says, in giant, which you understand, Varus. Fool! Kill the elf! Now! You watch as it grabs a rock and just flings it at you. And that's a 19 to hit.
That misses. I have an AC of 20 right now.
Okay, so that misses. That's his bonus action gun. And now he's going to, using his great sword, swings once against Varus and misses. He hits Varus and misses Glory with the third strike as he swings around to try and aim at her at once. Varus should take 6 points of slashing damage.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'll take that. Or do I?
I declared the damage, too late.
There's something else I can do, but I was no, not for 6 damage. That's cool.
Okay. Right, that's his turn. A lot of my goblins are dead. One goblin is running over to the ogre and is now hopping into the hooker. And he gets now to use his action, which he held, and is going to throw it at... Unfortunately, this one does not have a helmet. Oh wait, this is something else entirely. The goblin takes 1d6 bludgeoning damage for every 10 feet it moves. This one's going to aim at Glory. That's a natural 20.
Oh dear.
Here's a question, Dash. Can I cast Featherfall on it as it comes hurtling into us?
No. Aiming, it's going across, more like an arrow than it is anything else, because otherwise Featherfall will start becoming broken. It says next to no descent. Fuck off.
Okay.
So it launches at Glory, but has moved 110 feet, so... That's a dead goblin. But you take 10 points of damage, Glory.
What kind of damage?
Bludgeoning, because it doesn't have a helmet on.
That's okay.
It literally just lobbed itself at you. I need dexterity saving throws from both of you guys as you watch the hobgoblin between you guys just like essentially tuck tail. Somehow behind his sword he seems to tuck tail and just cover himself down, but I need dexterity saving throws from both of you.
Wait. For me and...
You and Glory, you heard me.
Normal, not advantage. I'll click that.
Glory, you take 15 halved again to 7 points of piercing damage. Varus, you take 15.
What type of damage?
Just piercing. Glory, I've already reduced it, don't worry.
I'll use my reaction to do stronger defense.
Say again?
Do this. And I'll use a 3rd level spell slot to reduce, so it'll reduce the damage by 15, I'll take no damage.
Well.
Well.
4 holes in the ground? Actually, that was 5.
Yeah, I got a new thing.
So you watch as the arrows come between you, Glory. They seem to just bounce off your armor more than anything. Some manage to find their way in. You are peppered with these tiny, jagged arrows. But you watch as Varus, in a moment of focus, swings the sword and deflects about 5 of the arrows which came focused to him, blocking them back and around. One he even swipes through and even cuts it in half, splitting it.
Motherfucking
D3 Genji.
Genji.
Do they bounce back and hit? No.
You did not have your reticle aimed at them, so...
I was looking up at the arrows in the sky, so...
You need to increase your mouse sensitivity, man.
Oh, dude.
I always have trouble aiming my reticle in this game.
Anyway.
Scared of this guy so much. I don't know what he's going to do.
I'm fucking terrified.
Everything else, I know what it is. This, I don't know what this is.
Yeah, I feel that.
Taking 3 huge bounding leaps, essentially, it throws itself forward.
Oh,
And you guys feel as the bridge, the moment it hits, begins to bend under the pressure. I need dexterity saving throws from both of you as you both see the bridge breaking, with you both there, and collapsing down with it into the shallowing point of the river. It also needs one from the ogre that's on it, and the hobgoblin.
I'm like sort of on the bridge, but there's land underneath.
You're on the bridge. You're going to roll into it.
That's cool. I'll just check. Yeah, I'll lock it. Okay. No, fuck that.
Glory, are you adding your remarkable athlete?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, you don't get that for dex saves, I don't think it's athletics.
Oh, fair enough.
It is added to my athletics, so I got +6 and I'm
So
not
to explain this to you guys, you see that the river here is at the shallowest point. It's quite close to each other. You guys have broken the bridge and you've rolled down into it. As you do, you see that there's a bulking figure in the water that seemed to be under the bridge hiding, but you see now bursting its way past the actual wood that's been surrounding it. You see a troll.
It's a bridge troll.
God
I see you.
Of course it is.
Right.
damn
Seemingly
it.
now very confused and upset that its house is destroyed.
Who's that tiptoeing over my bridge?
Bridge.
I smell the blood of an Englishman.
And Glory, as you are closest to it now, you watch as this huge hill giant just leans forward and goes to bite you. As you guys, Glory, you're the only one who managed to catch your footing a little bit. 20-foot drop, so give me...
Give you a what?
Glory, you take 1 point of damage. Varus, you take 3.
Cool.
But, let me just roll this for its bite. That's a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit!
You take 20 points of piercing damage, reduced to half. As it bites you.
Holy shit.
How are you looking?
Thank God for this armor.
Why, would you be down already?
I had 20 health.
But you watch as he bites you, all the wounds, all the damage seems to have taken. It seems to heal a portion of it.
Bitch the fuck?
As if the very desire to feed keeps it going. But, yeah, it says it has the ability to do that as well, so it's also going to swing a punch at the nearest thing while it bites into you, which is unfortunately for them, the troll. What's the troll's AC, actually? Because it is attacking recklessly. Yeah, it hits. It's attacking reckless. Punches the troll for 13 points of damage. This poor troll looks confused as it pulls itself up from the rubble of its home. Just see a hill giant monster punch it in the face. Not a happy troll. Right. Ash, gets your turn. Let's bring this troll to the initiative table now, as he was trying to hide from all this conflict.
Okay.
I'll conjure 3 billy goats gruff. I'm totally joking.
Folklore jokes stay strong.
Right, so give me a second, guys. I'm just having a think. I am going to use Turk to dash over there. If you'll be so kind, honey.
Back.
Thank you.
Just beware, you
And
are now entering it. But you,
I
I
know.
imagine, can shape it as you go.
Okay, so
Be very, No, actually, it's not concentration based, so it's instantaneous, so you
not.
can't actually augment it.
no,
Okay, I was wondering if you could augment it, but you cannot.
no. But in that little 5-foot square in here, I'm just measuring it so I can actually see what's going on here. So yeah.
It's literally a
It's
monster match.
actually-
The troll doesn't seem to be working with these guys.
Yeah,
I bet this thing doesn't seem to be working with anyone.
exactly.
Actually,
So
I have him now, and it's fun. Let's move him down to where he belongs.
So in this spot that I've been clicking, I would like to cast a Moonbeam.
Moonbeam. DC 15 Constitution. Ogre. You know, with ogres and giants and things like that, you'd think they'd, you know, roll well. Okay, the troll did great. Good. Troll rolled a natural fucking 20. Everyone else failed. So the troll takes half damage on the moon.
Just so you know, Han, this is a concentration. So
Yeah, I know. I know that moonbeam is a concentration.
So
Okay. Don't know why there's a banana in it, but we'll roll.
it's supposed to be a moon. Banana beam.
Banana!
It's like that weird
Banana!
clip from that Japanese thing where the guy just
Banana
fires
beam.
bananas from his hands. Remember the
Banana
Aka you had
beam.
all the time, Blue?
Oh, Japan.
Bang, 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 banana beam.
Hey, is that all you do?
I believe I have a bonus action.
Oh.
I would like to, if I have the range for it. I don't believe I do. No, ignore me. I don't have the range for it.
That's
Never
your
mind.
turn?
That's my turn.
Okay. Zero Little. All your friends fell down into the river with the giant, an ogre, and now there's a troll there.
I'm going to do the Assassin's Creed thing where I sort of spread out my arms and go to fall off this ledge here, but I'm going to turn into a giant vulture and move 60 feet that way.
You just did the literal equivalent of an eagle jump,
Pretty much.
except it's a vulture jump, which is kind of more badass. There we go.
And you are flying, so you're not affected by the difficult terrain. But I'm keeping you up here just for the sake of ease.
Yep, because I need to get closer because everything is out of range of my stuff. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. We're gonna let the troll go now because the troll was surprised and now has to go at the end of the turn order. So, radiant damage does not affect him like fire does, so he gets to heal 10. And, seeing the fact that this terrible fucking thing has just showed up and started clawing into him, the troll is going to use the disengage action and run.
If he starts his turn in Moonbeam, he gets damaged.
Okay.
I believe that's what it is.
That's how it works, yeah.
Yeah, rings the bell.
21 con, so he only takes 13, 7. So he takes 7 as he runs away, just engaging and just stepping past and over Glory and everything else. And just running as fast as he can, which is not that fast. And that's his turn. Now we're back to the Hill Giants. These Hill Giants can move this far, but don't have any more rocks for themselves to throw. You hear the Hill Giant that stood up here go, "Fun time!" in Giant. And let's see how stupid he is. We'll make a strength check. Nope.
The answer is very.
You watch as he tries to jump, tries to like throw himself off, but more face plants the side, and more embeds himself into the actual side of the mountain itself.
Nice.
And starts rolling down it, pushing this ogre forward. And that's as far as he can go, but he's now prone because, well, he jumped, fell like an idiot, rolled down, and doesn't have any more movement to get up.
Good job.
So that's his turn. And this giant is going to move to here. Welp. He grabs not a rock, but the nearest goblin. And we're going to use the variant that this is treated as if he is throwing a rock, but for comedy's sake, he's throwing a goblin at you. That's a 25 to hit. As he throws the goblin at you, the goblin's dead. I'm not even going to roll, the goblin's dead. But, Curls, you take 28 points of bludgeoning damage. As it just throws the goblin at you with full force. You feel the light fade from your eyes, and as you do, you feel a warmth in you pulling yourself back up, as if the momentum throw you back up as Death Ward kicks in.
I totally forgot about that.
I forgot about that.
You have 1 hit
1
point.
HP.
You're back to 1.
Fuck.
I'm
You're
getting
up.
there as fast as I can, guys.
The medical police. Boo, 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 boo.
Varus, Jenga, quickly.
Yeah, the two ambulances are incoming.
This is a hard
What do you mean,
thing.
2 ambulances? I can't heal.
Not you.
Me and the paladin, you
wasn't
dog.
Sorry, I panicked.
You watch as the bird, currently the vulture, its big blue feathers now spinning rapidly, somewhat changing to red as it does every now and again. Boo, 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 boo.
Okay, I move to there, and thank fuck that is in range.
I like to imagine one of Turk's ears is painted blue inside and one's red, so he can just flip one ear up and down so as he goes.
It's entirely up to Ash whether or not this is canon.
Just
It's
cast
the
a light
test.
cantrip.
They've got red and blue bands on them.
Nice.
Yep.
Just change which one. You keep casting the light cantrip on each one.
I don't have the light cantrip.
Ah, damn.
Okay, so I believe that this can affect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just about, and 6.
What are you casting?
Ricochet?
Wisdom saving throw.
Nice.
Oh, fuck. Right, so 2 hill giant wisdom saving throws. These are -1.
DC 15.
5. Natural 20.
God damn it.
I'm going to say that it's this giant because I did it in order of closeness.
Okay.
Okay, ogre. 7.
Nice.
Mouth of Grolnoth. 10. Hobgoblin Warlord. 17.
God damn it.
Troll. 17.
Troll's not as big a deal.
Yeah, Troll's running away. You assholes, you keep peppering the poor troll.
Okay, ones that are slowed have -2 to their AC and dexterity saving throws. They cannot use reactions, and they can either take an action or a bonus action, but not both.
Indeed, as you watch as the...
Regardless of abilities or magic items, they can't make more than one attack.
Okay, that's that turn. Done?
Yes. Actually, how many sorcery points have I got? Yeah, I'll burn another 2 sorcery points and fling another cantrip at that dude. Because I don't...
Right, let me actually show him to you guys.
I don't know if I want to see him. Scared.
Actually, let me edit
I'm
it real
happy
quick
with
because
his-
I want to
with
put
his
this
icon.
on the...
I've
I'm
seen
sure
his
he's
picture in the
cute.
book, it's not that nice.
Show to players. Look at this lovely boy.
Oh, he's hungry.
That's
They're
a
just like onions.
gross
I
boy.
was scared what they were in the picture.
Those are pumpkins.
They're oh, cool.
Those are fully grown
That's-
pumpkins.
I'm not
of
sure
course
if that's
he's bigger
better or
than-
worse.
Still,
Ugh,
I thought it was
pumpkin.
like a human head
Yeah,
or
he
something.
can
Barrett.
He has
he can have a
taste, but he's
fireball.
big.
Of course, for some
Shit,
reason,
it's my
fireball
god.
is programmed right.
Bugs
What the hell is wrong
me.
with fireballs? Why isn't it working?
I'm gonna move.
Varys, think what you're doing. You're up next. Kirok, roll again.
20 plus 7.
Nope.
It's a crap roll.
You were preparing because it's rapid, fast movements. You were expecting it, but you fired away and it went past its face.
Yep.
As you were expecting the face to move forward quickly enough, but it didn't.
Cool,
Varys, you're
that's
up.
my turn.
I'm
Glory
gonna move-
looks fucked.
I'm gonna move to here. And then gonna just. I'm assuming Glory's on the floor because she.
No, she's still standing. Barely.
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 I'm also assuming I was prone from the bridge. I'll use my movement to get
Yeah,
up.
you would have half your movement to get back up.
That's fine. I'm gonna move into there, and I'm gonna D-door
Okay,
with Glory.
show me where to, and I'll move you guys.
There. I want to be there.
Closer, 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 closer.
There.
Is that okay?
Oh, Raz!
It's
Oh,
fine.
Raz!
Glory, that's fine. You're close enough.
He wants to be
I'll
with her
survive.
girlfriend.
She's my girlfriend, and also because she can heal me. She may save my life.
Oh yeah, I forgot the hill giant as well needed to because they went that hill giant next to it had to make a con check. 23, so he only takes 7 points of radiant on the movie. Okay.
Ash, we brought the party to you.
She
I
says
can see
with blood dripping down the side of her jaw and her head's cracked open.
I'm going full
Oh yeah,
Genji this game. I need healing.
that's definitely comforting.
That is my turn.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Glory,
Hi.
would you like to spend your turn sitting down?
I need to work out if a healing potion will 60 seconds.
I know you got your ass kicked, but simultaneously, I mean,
Hang on.
you took out a giant by yourself.
I know. Give me a second. Potion of healing does how much healing?
2d4 plus.
24 plus 2.
No mind, I'm gonna second wind. Second wind is a
Was it 10
D10
You
plus
sure?
the fighter level?
fighter level.
D10 plus 10.
I'm just gonna, just in case something happens before it gets to you. Natural 1d10 plus. God, what level am I? 10?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm alive!
15.
I
That
might
feel
not
when
be
your
one-hit
fighter
KO'd.
ability, unless you roll every dice perfectly with 2d4 plus 2, you're guaranteed to roll better.
Yeah, because you got the plus 10 straight up.
So you heal yourself back a bit. Would you like to do any other actions?
Hello?
Hello, Curls. Anything else you want to do?
Whoops, I have my mic
She moved
muted. I'm gonna move
further away.
You're gonna
from
move
her.
to your girlfriend. That's right.
there. Actually, bonus action range. Full and control action range.
Hmm?
I don't know I'm just gonna say what I would like to do, and you can tell me if I can do it or not. Can I pull my shotgun out and just hold my action if anything comes close enough?
Yeah, you can use your action to take the shotgun out.
It's not a shotgun, it's a pistol.
Well, whatever patience
she has a
control
shotgun.
is.
She does have a shotgun.
Okay, my
Patience and
mistake,
control
sorry.
is. I'm gonna grab it, and I'm just gonna, like, essentially bodyguard Ash for a second with 20
You look
health.
like some grizzled 1920s armor-plated thug.
Yeah, it's from like a mobster movie.
Leave the pig, take the cannoli.
Excellent.
Don't talk about mafia without me going Godfather. I'm just saying.
Strongly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm holding my action in case anything gets within range of PNC.
You guys watch as 2 goblins are fired into the melee that's in the center of this bridge here. The 2 goblins get fired in.
We ran away from the death pit.
As you do, you hear the hobgoblin shout out, "Don't open that door!" Which, Varys, you can vaguely hear, "Over the bridge, you idiot!" As you hear the 2 death sounds of 2 goblins.
All I can picture is the giants going, but there's no bridge anymore.
You don't speak giant. You don't know what they said.
So we get to make it up.
They just
Actually,
hear
no, it'd been like,
footballs.
"Boy, there's no breath anymore."
Slow as a blessed spell.
No, that's how they talk before the slow was hitting them. They special boys. Okay, right, this ogre is going to move there, and that's his turn, because slow and this stuff, he's not moving anywhere. So let's make him do a wisdom saving throw at the end of his turn, because that's all he's getting. Nope, still slowed.
Hey.
This guy's gonna move there. That's his turn done. This guy's hating life, and he's just sat there eating chicken. That's all the living ogres. Okay, I think so. Nope. Hey, there's one guy. Gonna dash all the way to there, and that's his turn done. And that's the ogre's done. This troll is gonna get the fuck out of dodge and is going to continue running this way. He also heals for 10. But he's just booking ass, seeming to have no interest fighting. Hobgoblin Warlord gets up, is very annoyed, and because he had to, well, actually, because he fell and he had to get himself back up properly, he literally has no move 1 space, and that's it. That's all he can do. Wisdom saving throw. Hey, he succeeds! No, wait, no, he had slow gone, so he could at least move a little bit. So you watch as he tries to clamber his way up the wood planks that are left up this side of the bridge. Using the space that had been granted freedom by you guys, so he's pulling himself up to there. And that's as far as he can get. Actually, no, he's going to use his action to dash. So he's going to move all the way over to here. Alright, goblins. They no longer seem their boss around. Seem to be loitering. And doing fuck all. Because they're lazy bastards. Until the smaller, angrier goblin shouts at them. And these guys start beginning to try to run up the ridge. And they can do cunning action to dash so they can get to there. And these goblins are also going to do what they say now because Bosso is woken up from his drunken stupor. Because the DM definitely didn't forget that he's there. And he's now there. Okay, the mouth of Grolonoff pulls itself back up. Let's make a check. Okay, it very slowly pulls itself up. Actually, no, it slowed. It literally can only just try to move, and it vaguely moves slightly, but that's all it can do. End of its turn, it gets to make.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is the
throw.
moon still there?
Moonbeam.
Okay, so it succeeds the wisdom, so no longer slowed, but it fails the con, so it takes another 13.
Yeah, damn it.
Hey, I mean, it's one turn he's lost.
That's true.
I mean, let's be honest, guys. Plant growth and slow is broken. Like, you guys are crushing this.
It's pretty
Hey,
dope.
Ash, your turn.
Okay. How are you two looking?
Barrow seems in perfect health.
Well, you say perfect health. Out of 100%, I'm probably about 64%.
Glory looks on
Out
death's
of
door.
out of just over 100%, I look about 20%.
You need healing then.
Yes, please.
I'm on 32,
Okay.
if that helps.
Please heal me.
Fair enough. I will cast Cure Wounds on Glory. What level do I want?
That's all up to you.
50.
No.
No.
5,073.
Come on.
100.
I said what you wanted.
Come
Not
on.
what you
What
could
level?
get.
What level?
Second level.
You heal for 10. You have a bonus action you want to do? Do you want to move at all?
Actually, as my bonus action, no, I won't do that because I want to keep Moonbeam up for specific reasons. So that will be my
You can
turn.
move Moonbeam, I believe.
As an action. I cast Cure Wounds as an
Alright.
action.
Get that done?
So yeah, that's all I can do.
That's it. Your turn's gone then. 0.
Alright, I'm going to fly over here. And then drop shape.
In the middle of the plant growth.
Yeah, that's fine.
He's a druid, it's fine.
He's perching on one of the overhanging branches.
It's actually
It's all
actually
just shrubbery
magical.
that raised
So
up.
it's actually magical. It's actually magical. So I have advantage against magical stuff, but I
No,
don't get
you
the
don't.
No,
free
it's
movement.
not.
So
Drain.
Saves and stuff.
no, that's what I'm saying. I was correcting Varus. I was saying I don't, unless
Yeah.
it's grasping me. I have advantages against saving throws on it, but because it's magically difficult terrain, it doesn't count.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Now we're doing the level 2 bonus action rule, aren't we?
It has to be level 2 or lower, yes.
I'm not quite close enough to do, so I'm going to cast a level 2 healing word on Glory. Blow a little
So you
smoke
heal
your
for
way.
another 13.
Thank you.
And I am going to also cast Stinking Cloud. And I think I decided I was going to park it. So that would be the center of it from here. It's a 20 radius, so.
Just grab the other circle from the insect plate.
Yeah. Grab the other one.
That's always done it now. It's cool.
There.
Will do.
Fine, that'll do.
That is also now heavily obscured, so there's a big thing of smoke.
Right. On that note, as we are currently at 9:30, we are going to take a quick 5-minute break.
Cool.
5 minutes.
Oh.
Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back in 5 minutes.
Back in a minute.
Cool.
And we're back.
Welcome back, everyone, to this smorgasbord of bullshittery. Where our party members last left off, they were encountering giants, the power that is plant growth and slow combined, and their fighter having the realization of what happens when you throw yourself quite literally into a group of giants. Albeit she was less thrown and more dimension doored, and then dimension doored out. They now sit at the precipice of a very large area surrounded by plant growth and a stinking cloud, which is kind of adhering to their advancement.
Also, banana beam.
Banana beam for this hill giant. It's now the hill giant's turns again. Because he did try to get up but failed. No. Yeah, no, that's right. Okay, he failed. He takes 13 points. He takes 13 points, and now I must give him a strength check. Okay. He barely pulls himself up. That's his turn. These guys are going to barely make their way over to here. Fucking Three Stooges. This one pulls himself up with very little issue. Moving him here just so people can say, is he in the range of it? Let me sort this out. Okay. Goblin in tow in hand. You watch as this hill giant comes up and proceeds to throw one at the smallest person he can see, which is 0. He's doing this with disadvantage.
Because he's having trouble getting line of sight?
No, because it's 240 feet away.
Ah, okay.
So he doesn't even need to worry about that one, because he literally just threw the goblin into the ground and killed it. He threw it, but he forgot. He forgot to let go, and just went...
It looked like my wall.
One leg stuck out. That's his turn. The other one's moved. That's all of them. One's dead. Okay, Kirok, you're up.
I am going to fling a fireball about there. I think could just about clip most of them. Probably
Get those guys, him, and him.
Yeah.
You can just get this guy.
Yeah, I can just hit that guy and all of them because it's 20.
So yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so dex checks for everyone.
Yep. 4th level. Yeah.
Pre-hill giant checks.
Goodness gracious. Great bolts
Ball
of
of
fire.
fire.
In the mouth.
I'm a little concerned, being that there's all this
Though
heavy
only
plant
one of
growth
them
around.
failed.
The 2 that are slowed have -2. If that
Do they have
matters.
to
They have -2 to the roll from being slowed.
Is that saving throw or AC?
Saving throw, it's both.
Dex
It's
saves
both.
and AC,
-2 dex saves and AC.
Ah, gotcha.
Okay, the ogre then just makes your DC of 15.
Mhm.
And the hill giant that slowed was the first one I rolled, so he already failed. But the 2 that are further away took half damage. The mouth of Grunlith succeeded its save earlier, so it's no longer slowed and is now succeeding the save. So that's 18 points of damage to everything, but the hill giant that just managed to pull itself up. He takes 36. Everything else takes 18.
Dope. And I think I will end my turn there. Just gonna hop back.
Glad you didn't combust the forest I'm currently standing in.
I'm gonna hop back, like, just a smidgen.
Hey, that's your turn. Varys, you're up.
I'm going to do pretty much what Kirok just did. 20-foot
Bear in
radius.
mind, Kira can probably have a position, but actually no, from your position you can.
It's a
He's even
150 foot
closer.
range. What I'm doing. So
Yeah, no, I'm more meant as in like for the angle of it, but yeah, you can see through there.
yeah. So 20-foot radius. but it's going to be a level 5 vitriolic sphere.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Explain that one to me again.
Oh, look at them! Look at them dice rolls, guys. I'll pop the spell card as well because it's complicated
Please
as fuck.
do.
Oh boy, if only you were a sorcerer.
Allow me to read it, so no one else read it, please. Just so I can read it aloud, because anyone else will just irritate me. Point a place within range, and a glowing 1-foot orb of ball emerges and streaks towards their exploding 20 feet. Each creature must make a dexterity saving throw on a failsafe, 10d4 acid damage, and 5d4 at the end of its next turn. Okay. So, Ogre.
The initial damage is 19.
What's your DC?
because- it's DC 17.
Good to know.
Fucking hell,
I already rolled the Ogre. Didn't need to click him again. Mouth of Gronloth. Wow, it's fucked. Hill Giants. 3. So, one rolls a natural 20, but everyone else fails.
or something.
So I'm just going to do it now for the sake of it, that everything takes
Takes the 13.
28.
Plus the 4 for the extra higher level cast.
That's 32 damage. And the Ogre is dead.
Yay.
This guy takes only 19 halved to 9 damage. You guys watch as he just streaks out from his finger a single globule of acid, about the size of a pin, that just grows and grows and rolls quicker to the size of about a foot wide as it goes towards the Ogre, streaking past the Growlinoth that tried, mouth of Growlinoth that tried to bite at it. And as it did, it just exploded out this veil of acid. The Ogre is entirely encompassed in it, and his skin and meat has already melted away to bone. And the other ones are just being streaked. And basically, this is now a kill box, but in the wrong way for them. Is that all you want to do?
Yeah.
Glory, you're up.
Shit, it's me already. I'm gonna move this thing. This black circle here is the insect plague awfulness,
That's
No,
right?
that's a big smelly cloud.
That's
Thinking cloud.
Still awful. I'm gonna get as close to it as I can without going in it.
That's as close as you can get, but bear in mind you are now obscured from any vision of the giant.
Ah, shit. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna go. Wait, I was there, right? Gonna head.
You can only move...
Oh, right, yeah, I can only move 10
For every one space you want to move, you can only move 5. So...
Yeah, so I can move.
No, sorry,
like...
for every 4 feet you want to move, you can only move 1.
I got 40 foot
Yeah.
movement speed, so that's 10 foot.
So
Math?
you can only move 10 feet, yes.
Yeah. I'm just gonna
That's
go
what
here.
I've been doing for them, yeah.
Just gonna move
Okay,
there.
you just move
So
to
I'm
the side
kind of
of,
between
zero.
0 and the horde.
You have the shotgun now?
I have patience and control out, and I'm holding my action if any of them come.
You're just going to
close
take
enough.
2 shots. Is it 2 shots or 1 shot? I think it's just 1 shot.
It's an action to shoot, so would it be 2?
I'd say
Is that
you
for
get
extra
2
attack?
attacks because it's...
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's double-barreled. It has 2 shots
Bonus
in
action.
it. You can
Bonus
reload after them.
yeah, I remember. I've got the full
Bonus action
thing right
will
now.
have... Next turn will be bonus action to reload because you
Yeah,
can't
I remember.
reload after. Okay. So the goblin hookers... all the goblins have ran away from this guy, so he's now going to try and run over here to grab a goblin, but he can't. This guy runs here to grab this goblin and sticks it in his hooker. And is going to launch it towards you guys. This is with disadvantage because he does not know where you are. And it's a 13. Anyone got that? As the goblin's now launched into the air, high into the air, as it begins just barreling down towards you guys. And lands in the stinking cloud.
Poor bugger.
Oh,
And
he's
is
already
dead.
dead.
poor dude.
Yeah, he's dead. And the other ogres, they're not as dumb as their counterparts, and watching the big guys getting literally scorched alive is enough indication that they should bolt. This guy's going to move to here. This guy watched its best buddy get burnt up and is now going to try to jump down the river to here. And this guy is entirely going to book it, because they are not stupid. They're dumb, they're not stupid. The troll is going to continue what it was doing and is going to absolutely book it from its destroyed home. And going to heal back to full.
Okay, bye!
Sorry!
Technically it wasn't our fault.
The Hobgoblin Warlord is going to dash for 60 and going to try to get to there. Maybe get to about there. About a quarter speed so he can get to there. That's all he can do with a dash on his turn. Blank Growth is broken, man. This turn, that's... The goblins are, whilst terrified, gonna do what their boss, who has a whip, says, and it's going to just run up here as quickly as they can all do. Alright, and their distance is not that good, so they can't fire anything off right now. Goblin boss is going to chase after them, screaming very angrily, swinging a whip violently at them. And the mouth of Grolanoth is going to... I keep mispronouncing it as Grolanator. Grolantor, actually, sorry. It's going to pull its way up to here, and that's as far as it can get in its turn. Having pulled itself up out of the river. Ash, gear up.
Okay. As an action, I can move Moonbeam within a max of 60 feet. It does say 60 feet, so I don't know if that's a max of 60 feet or 60 feet exactly.
Say again? You can
In
move it as a max of 60.
Right. So
You want
I
to drop
would
it
like,
back on top of the
I'd like to
Growlithe
drop
mouth?
it back. I'd like to drop it on top of the mouth.
Okay, so cast it again.
Forgive me, guys.
Alright.
How do you want to do this?
Hey!
Ash on top of Turk, very, very casually leans back, both hands sort of. She spreads out her arms, both hands wide open. Her eyes just go white, and then she dismisses the original beam and then just slams the new beam right on top of it.
Okay. The beam changes position, almost like a, for lack of a better term, almost like an orbital cannon that's been rearranged and repurposed and fires down at the mouth of Gralantor. The possessed, half-starved, crazed, mad creature is blasted in the back of the head, and it watches it opens its mouth wide as the moonbeam hits it. Its stomach inflates to incapacitable ways until it explodes in a burst of gore and disgusting bile. The mouth of Granlantor is dead.
Names are hard.
Names are hard.
Gary.
Especially when you're a
Say
dumbass.
that, the mouth of Gary.
The mouth of Gary.
No, we're not doing that. Zero, you're up. You're not. No, we're not doing that. You lose your turn for that. No, we're moving on.
Okay.
I'm teasing, hun. I am teasing. I'm trying to cheer you
I
up.
cast Cure Wounds at level 4 on Glory.
Okay.
And Healing Word at level 2 on Varus.
I did not expect this, but I appreciate it.
Okay. No movement.
I'll move. No, actually, I'm good here.
Okay. Back to the giant's turn. He's dumb enough to do it. That was a natural 20. Holy shit.
Oh, he's doing what I think he's doing.
I need a dexterity saving throw from Ash, Turk, Glory, and Zero.
Shit.
Remind me how Shield Master works again.
For dexterity saving throws, you may use your reaction to take no damage.
See if you make it, right? Or just...
If you make it, you take no damage.
Do they get a bonus for being near Ask as well?
Yes,
That's
they
against
do.
spells.
Just spells, yeah.
No, it's
Saves?
for
Sorry.
saves
Yeah,
as well.
saves.
It's all saves,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I'm thinking about the damage for spells, yeah. So everyone add, I think,
Plus
2,
3.
3 to that? 3 to
Plus
that, so 21, 21, 20. Actually, no, I don't think Ash actually gets it. I think it's only like her ally.
No.
Okay, so that's them. Make a dex check for Turk.
Oh no.
Turk's a big boy. He can handle himself.
See, he's good. It's all good.
So you all take half damage as you all literally jump to varying sides. As with a natural 20, you hear, "Roar!" and you expect another goblin. You don't see another goblin. Spinning in the air almost like a big fat shuriken, you see an ogre being flung at you guys.
Wow. Oh, hi, buddy.
Okay.
Awesome.
You all take 14 points of bludgeoning damage as you all succeeded the dex save. But there is now a prone ogre in the middle of you guys. That's that hill giant's turn. These guys are so stupid they're gonna keep doing what they're told. This one you see reaches down, rips an arm off of the dead weird ogre next to it. It almost slots off like some sort of already very heavily decayed creature, and it's just gonna throw it at you guys. It can see you, but it's at disadvantage just from the range. Gonna throw it at the guy he's seen just like doing these weird hand gestures constantly that annoys him. That's a 20 to hit.
I can't tell which guy you're talking about.
0.
Okay.
0, you see an arm has been flung at you.
Oh dear.
You take 25 points of bludgeoning damage, and I do believe you need a Constitution saving throw for Stinking Cloud.
Yep, which I have advantage on. Because
Warcaster?
of Warcaster, yep.
Only just.
So
How much
you
damage
beef
did I
up
take,
the-
sorry?
25. So half that, you would still be fine. Seeing their compatriot on the ridge, these two giants have an epiphany. And, you guys see the corpse of an ogre get flung, but land about here. And it rolls back down into the river. That's their turn, that's his turn, that's their turn. Yeah, that's everything they can do. They've got fuck all movement, and they can barely get to you guys.
I've just realised, is the ogre they thrown at us still alive?
He's still alive.
Yes.
Would that have activated my held action?
Yes!
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Shoot it out
I
of
don't
the
know how
air.
this works.
Shoot it out of
Wait,
the
let me
air.
get my description.
Oh!
Ogre flies in.
Difficult cone, roll
Bang!
once.
Right, I'll say this, you have a choice. You could have
Okay.
either have waited for it to land and then fired, or you could have tried to fire at it as it's coming towards you. But you would not have been able to make your dex check. But I'd say you'd have advantage as you have to protect the object coming towards you. Actually, it's prone, so you'd have advantage doing this anyway, so it's entirely up to you.
I don't want to take too much damage right now. As cool as that would be, I don't want to die. So,
Okay, so it's on
Hit
the
it on
ground
the ground.
next to you, so you have advantage on this
God.
attack.
oh yeah, shit! I forgot that was a rule that we said. I can't find the rules. I'm just gonna roll that correctly 1,000 years.
You're good.
Nope, that's shit.
Ogres have
What is
very
that,
shit
6?
AC with an 11.
Cool.
Nice.
That's 6 points of damage. You just unload both barrels. Actually, no, it's an extra attack. We said you 2 attacks. Shoot again. The other.
Oh shit!
That was
do I-
patience. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
control. Each is a different barrel.
Nope.
Yeah, no, that's how you missed.
I don't add much to
Dex
it
is
because I'm
not
not
your
proficient with these
thing.
weapons. Also, I'm not proficient with it. I don't think, if I remember right. So
I don't think so. No.
just kind of a blind fire and praying.
Ah!
Ah!
Kirok, you're up.
Ah! I think I'm just gonna do what I did last time because that was reasonably effective, and they're still nice and close together. So, yeah.
They're just wondering why they're burning. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Just keep chipping away at them.
Must be hot out.
And yeah, I'll do it 4th level again.
Where are you aiming this?
Let's have a look. See. Where's Kirok currently? She is there. So I can get to a maximum of there.
You could hit all 3 of these
Yeah, I'm
guys.
gonna hit them 3 since they are currently the closest.
3 dex checks.
Most imposing.
That's a natural 20. Or sorry, that's not a natural 20. That's a natural 1, which means it's a natural 0. And a 15. So there's a 0, 7, and a 15 there.
Dope.
0, 7, 15.
I'm starting to realize how glory feels.
31 points of damage.
Oh man, 3 1s.
I know how you feel, Blue. I know how you feel.
Let me double check how much it costs.
Hey, Blue, do you want to know what's fun?
What?
One of them had 19 health left, the other one had 31!
I won't bother empowering it then.
One of them only takes 15 damage, but the other 2 are incinerated. The giants collapse down to their feet, down to the ground, screaming in agony.
I think that qualifies as revenge.
Indeed.
Varys.
So it's just the 3 old them goblins down there as well, right?
Those goblins, the goblin hookers, the goblin boss, and...
I can't.
I need to remove some of these things off the initiative order. Give me a sec, folks. I'm going to say the ogres are all bolting, so they are no longer in the initiative order. Neither is the mouth of Grunloft. So suddenly it's starting to sparse up a bit. And we'll remove the troll because the troll is just running on its turn.
For the lols, I will finally cast haste on myself 5 turns into combat.
As you do.
Sure.
And I'm just gonna go for a little run.
Okay, I don't know where.
I'm gonna work that out now.
You've been working
I
this
think
out
it's
while
like-
you're waiting for your turn, bitch. Come on.
Already. AE. Hasted action to dash. So I can. I'll go about there.
Okay.
Zip, zip, zip.
That's it.
So you got.
That's all I've got. I was like, I could get into melee with them guys.
Lost frog.
but no.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Okay, that's everything you've got. Glory.
Yes.
Quick question: bonus action and action to change weapon sets. It's an action, isn't it?
You want to drop your gun? I'll say you could do it. If you had to draw both weapons, I'd say it'd be an action.
What's going to be the good play here? Fuck it. It's a bonus action to reload? Question mark.
Yes.
Right, I'm just going to reload and do that again because I don't use this gun ever.
Okay. You're reloading it with 2 shots. You've already fired 2, so bear that in mind. Now make 2
I'm
attacks
keeping
with
track, don't worry.
advantage.
2 attacks with advantage.
Yeah, that hits. That also
I'll do
hit.
it. Okay.
So you just point down at this poor ogre that you've peppered in the face, and you're not aiming too well with the gun, but you realize there's a kick on this thing. Whenever you fire, it just knocks your shoulder back, and most of the shrapnel just ends up, most of the actual pellets seem to end up in the grass around you, but you manage to just work it around so that you're aiming, but again, you're hitting the soft side. You're not trained with the weapon proficiently. It's a shotgun at point blank, so you're still hurting it. You would have killed most men with this kind of firepower already, but it's an ogre. They're big, they're beefy, they're tough.
Okay, I'm gonna...
Alright, what else do you want to do?
Do I action surge and switch weapons?
You can action surge, and I'd say if you wanted to action surge, drop the gun and draw the greatsword, you could, but I wouldn't let you do both. If you wanted to do 2 attacks, you could only draw the greatsword.
I'm not sure if it's doing attacks, I'm just trying to work out if it's gonna be a good idea just to switch the weapon so I don't have to waste a thing next turn. No, I'm gonna hold on to the shotgun for a minute. Hold on, I'm gonna hold on.
Fair enough. Right, that's your turn. Goblin hookers. Fuck this shit, I'm out. These start running with their huckers in tow. Where they stop, nobody knows. Now it's the ogre's turns, and they're all gonna book it as fast as they fucking can. This ogre in the middle of you guys hates life, gets up, and wants to swing at the first thing it sees. Probably gonna be the person shooting it in the face, so it's gonna swing his club. That's a natural 20 for 20 points of damage.
Shit.
How many natural 20s have been rolled by you?
Karmic balance.
As it pulls itself back up to its feet, and with the
20
momentum,
points of damage?
swings up. Yeah, 20 points. Whack across the jaw. That's its turn. Hobgoblin Warlord takes out a warhorn. Finally relieved he's no longer in the plant growth, he's going to use the rest of his movement to leg it. Realizing the tide has turned, and as he does that, all the goblins that hear that horn are gone. They are running.
Oh.
I'm sure we
They
can
all
get them.
I'm sure I can catch him up.
I'm sure we can
Ash,
do that.
your turn. There's an ogre an inch from your face. Look at it. It's even shouting at Turk. It's shouting at poor Turk.
That's me.
Kill this boy.
Okay, so Turk is going to tusk it.
Okay, and as this is happening, you watch as Zero looks over towards Glory and goes, "Hey, Glory, how fucked do you think he is?" That's a hit, yeah. Deal the damage. Click the attack button to deal the damage on the roll 20.
We love them ones, not damage, I'll slot to.
And am I in range with Golai Tori, or is there any need?
You're in range, yeah. You're on your piggy.
Okay, so 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, they both hit.
And with that last one, I want to stick a Divine Smite on that.
Okay, so that's 2d8 bonus damage. So roll that.
Nope, give me a sec. I want to get rid of my spell slot. Right. Roll 2d8.
Yep. Roll 2d8 for the radiant damage. 20, 20. He has 40 fucking health. I can't make this shit up. You kill them exactly every time. Exactly. You are the min-maxers of damage unintentionally, but fuck all of you.
Hey, you've been rolling a lot of natural 20s tonight, so I think it's fair.
Yeah, but plant growth.
Plant growth.
This is like
Curse these plants.
It's like when we discovered slow all over again.
Yeah,
Love it.
except it's a fucking 100 feet slow. Ash, you just move forward. You almost like thrust forward with like a stabbing motion, hitting him straight in the gut. And as he keels over from that, Turk cuts him. His jaw goes up, and he just has his head up. And as he does, you swing. As his head moves to one side, you move across to meet it, and whack! And with your force, you knock it into the river. Into the drink it goes.
Yeah.
And with that, I give Turk a very, very congratulatory pat on the scratch.
Good piggy.
Good piggy.
Zero, you're up.
Well, since I'm on 4 health and I'm basically bleeding out of every orifice, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself. At level 4. And then...
On yourself?
Yeah. And then a heal... And just a regular healing word on Glory. And then I'm going to hide behind Turk.
Okay. Let's see. So
Wait, did you heal me? Sorry, you cut out.
Yeah, 7.
Yeah, he healed you for
Thank
7. That's already 20 feet, so you can only just get to there.
Okay.
That fucking punk.
Yeah, you got 7 points of healing from Healing Word.
This hill giant's going to move to here, grab the remains of that goblin, and going to throw it again at you guys. Because it doesn't know what horns are.
I don't know if it helps if you can see me, right, just right there.
Oh, it can. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, that hits you.
What's the damage roll?
The damage roll.
Attack roll, sorry, 22 AC.
No, it hits you.
Okay.
And you take 49 points of bludgeoning damage as it's a crit.
49.
With a goblin?
With a goblin.
In
that
case,
goblin
I'll
is now
use-
paid. Too
I'll
late.
use Song of Defense as my reaction.
Okay, you can use reaction for Song of Defense.
And I will use a 4th level spell slot to reduce it by 20 damage.
Okay, so you reduce it by 20, so you still take 29 points of damage.
That's fine.
Take 29 points of damage as the goblin. You basically cut up parts of it, but you don't cut the head. As it comes towards you, you're just covered in gore, and you just chop the pieces away so most of the force doesn't hit you, but the skull still plants into you. It's almost like the goblin headbutted you from the grave. And the skull is actually disintegrated entirely from the force of impact. So yeah, you got hit by that.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
I'm going to drop concentration on Stinking Cloud. Let it disperse.
Okay. And as that happens, let's see. I'm going to roll 2d. Glory, unfortunately, you are 1. You watch as 2 giants in the river look over and are pelting you with goblins. That's an 18 and a 14, so you do take 16.
One of them hit
damage.
16.
Bludgeoning
This is
damage,
a weird day to be me.
You are now being pelted with goblins.
How much damage, sorry?
16 bludgeoning damage. That is
Gotcha.
the last ogre's turn, or the last hill giant's turn. Kirok, you're... When you have nothing else to use, so you literally use your teammates.
I feel like I should hit those giants, but I also don't like the fact that this dude is running away. I don't like assholes running away.
Hurry up.
What do you reckon, guys?
Hurry up. No one else is talking right
do
now.
what you
This is
feel.
all just Kirok.
Go with your gut.
Just
If you
Kirok.
feel something-
Just Kirok,
Go-
no one else.
Go with your gut.
Okay, spells. I will throw a chromatic ore about the hobgoblin.
Okay.
At 2nd level.
That does hit for 20 damage. Nice.
Nice.
You throw it and it hits him in the hip, and he nearly staggers forward. And just keeps running away.
Well, fuck
That's your turn?
Fuck that, I'm gonna do it again.
Okay, then spend 2 sorcery points and throw another one.
I have a feeling, so I'm gonna not bend luck.
Spend 2 to give advantage.
Tides of Chaos. Have a feeling.
Did we agree that that would work on wild magic now?
No, we didn't agree it instantly triggered it. We agreed it instantly triggered it if I tried to use it again.
That's a hit for 26. Still up. As the second blast hits him into the shoulder blades this time, he arcs his back up and just continues trying to run.
Dickhead. Okay.
You do it again.
I can't do it for a third time, unfortunately.
She's not actually Zenyatta.
Oh,
I mean, if I cast haste,
all
then no,
becoming
actually.
Overwatch characters. I reckon the whole
So
thing
let's
is
see. We have a Boar Mounted Mercy, Reinhardt, Genji, Zenyatta. Where the fuck is Junkrat? There he is.
I don't know if you're looking at me or Zero.
He's Australian.
Yeah, that'll be
No,
my
it's because
turn.
he's the crazy bastard
Chaos.
whose plans somehow work.
That'll be my turn. Even if he dashes, I can still hit him. So...
Okay, Varus, your turn.
I'm gonna do some weird shit.
Good opening line. Strong. Keep going.
Hey,
I'm gonna use-
Turk is Roadhog.
Hey!
Yeah.
I've got 80 foot movement, so I will. Fucking hell. 80 foot. I'll use my hasted action to dash around, like here. Yeah. I wouldn't be able to
once
make it
you
where I wanna
enter,
go.
that now everything else you do, it now costs
Yes.
essentially.
That's why. Yeah, that's why I stopped there. Cause I'm not gonna move the rest of it. I'm then gonna misty step to the very edge of the cliff here,
Okay.
and then
I was going to make a very, very bad, but I decided not to because I can already see the vein throbbing on Das's forehead, so I'm not going to do anything.
I'll use my last 5th level spell to use Steel Wind Strike on the 3 giants because they're all within range.
Okay, now let's hit that spell card because we need to understand this one.
Have I got it set to spell card? Yes, I have. Right.
Okay, you must make a melee spell attack.
Against each one.
That's
3
a cool
giants.
spell.
Nice to meet you all.
Santas!
2, 3.
Ooh.
Okay, so I'll say you
use
hit
what-
the 2 in the river.
Yeah, I'd have gone top, bottom, like gone from up down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or it's up to you.
1, 2, 3. Are you going to use luck on that last one or not?
I've got none left.
Okay. So that's 45 points of damage. This.
What I am going to do though is appear here as I teleport to this one.
Okay.
I've then got about, I think it was 150. I've got about 30 foot movement left, and I'm just going to run 30 foot this way.
Okay, you'll
Convert
get
his
one
attack.
attack of opportunity.
I cast shield. Rex.
Okay, that was a 13 to hit anyway.
Okay, I've got shield up anyway. I'm not risking that shit.
You watch as Varus dashes about and Misty steps to here in a flourish of rose petal blossoms, and as he does, he focuses his energy, and you watch as he actually disappears from space, and you just see this blade arc upwards like a massive streak, like a strike from a giant, carving up the back of one hill giant across the face of another, before he reappears as a blade strikes across, almost like it was his motion of transportation. The blade is a long 20 foot that streaks down to one singular Varus right there in front of the last hill giant, who he smirks at before stepping away.
Damn, son.
It took a lot of math.
Well done.
Glory, do you want to follow that up?
I'm not able to do that.
Multi-class. Get level 10 dating.
Shit. What am I gonna do? I can only move 10 foot, so I'm just gonna continue. Wait, the stinking cloud's gone, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I dropped that.
I'm gonna move 10 foot closer. Hi! And I'm gonna use my action to switch to my other set of weapons. I'm gonna switch from the shotgun to my two swords. And that's all she got this turn.
What's a sword?
Can you bring me back a sword?
What's a winch?
Strongly approves.
Right, this goblin's going to keep booking it. Run, my boy. Be free.
You cannot escape from me!
Okay, the goblins have all continued to run, so their turn is gone. Ash, you're up.
Okay, I've been. Okay. What do you want to say?
So I was going to apologise for interrupting, first of all. And then say something that I should have remembered. Was I need to make a concentration save against the goblin that got thrown at me. Up for haste.
You do, in fact, and you would have lost that entire turn. Constitution saving throw. It is 29, so you have to roll a 15.
Oh, what?
An 18, yeah?
15.
15.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Makes much more sense. I get a +5 from Blade Song, so just. It's 15.
Okay.
Right, I had to say.
Thank you for being honest, but I'm annoyed at the fact you just succeeded it like a bitch.
I'm sorry.
Right, Ash, come on.
Okay, I am going to cast my. If you just give me a second, because I believe that Zero, you're still looking a little bit worse for wear, aren't you? Or aren't you?
Zero.
I'm going to cast Healing Word on myself.
No, it's not your turn.
Sorry.
Glad you paid attention.
They're asking you a question. Are you
I heard the
looking
word
low?
zero!
Stacey was asking, you're looking low, right?
I'm doing alright.
Even though you were about to heal yourself?
He's gonna instantly heal himself.
I'm gonna call your bluff on that one, mate.
I'm at 25 out of 43.
Yeah, you need healing, man.
Yeah, that's why I said I was going to cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay. As I will cast this. And then, bonus action, I will heal 0.
Oh.
Okay, roll 2d6, then ask to heal your boy.
Well, that's pretty dope, so that's not concentration either.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. How many third level spell slots do you have?
Frog?
Stacy. Because you cast plant growth, I don't think you'd be able to do that. I only think you have the one spell slot.
What level is 10?
10. Someone check that for me, please.
I'm checking it right now. Paladin.
No, she has 2.
Yeah.
Fair enough then.
She starts with
Okay,
2.
so she casts it, that's fine. I'm just going to do that because that will be her thing to do and end her turn there, and we'll move on to 0. 10 points of healing, and on to 0.
Alright, I'm practically at max health at this point. Glory, how are you looking?
Great question. How am I looking? Out of like just over 100%, I look about 19%.
seen better days.
Alright, well, I can't reach you to as far as one goes, so I'm gonna cast another healing word on you. Wrong. That's not the button. Healing word at level 2. And I am going to conjure 2 giant vultures and they'll just sit there until their time comes around next turn. That is the way.
Okay. They have, as the Hearthstoners would say, summoning sickness.
Exactly.
Okay.
I've got some range on where I summon those guys actually, so I might summon them on the other edge, of the other side of the river from me. So like over there somewhere.
That's 60 foot.
Yeah, so it's around about then. I think it's actually further for summoning animals, but
I'll say they're there.
Yeah.
no, you're right. 60 foot.
Oh, where's that healing? Welcome back, Stacey.
Hi, my internet hates me.
You're okay.
This one.
Add 2 to that, what I rolled for you, man. I rolled 2 5s, sweetheart, so
No,
you
that's
rolled 2
fine.
6s.
That's fine. I'm just glad that
So
the
he
spell
gets 2
card.
more.
I'm just glad that the spell card came up before I got disconnected. That's all.
Right. 0. Where do you want to drop them birds? Because it's 60 feet.
Just that's 60. So about there. I'll do.
Cool.
I'll be mid-air. But that'll do.
Actually,
Yeah, we'll say they're in midair.
because also, sorry to disturb. Just don't worry about anything. Moonbeam will be gone because Aura of Vitality was a concentration, and that would have dropped.
Oh, is
So
it?
don't worry about that one.
Right up. Next up is the Hill Giants, who are stupidly... Okay, so I'm literally going to start moving goblins over to you to represent ammunition they've thrown. So these guys got hooked. So now there's going to be 2 more strikes made. You are over 60 feet away, I believe. Yep, so this is going to be 2 strikes with disadvantage, but they are throwing 2 more. 14, that's a 25. 25 and a 28, so thankfully you don't get the natural 20 in the face. So you only take 1 attack, and it is 17 points of bludgeoning damage. To the curls, because you were the closest thing to them.
Got it.
And for sake of ease, as always, here's 2 more goblins, as goblin corpses are now piling up around you. The bodies are mostly as if Glory had actually killed them, and they are in several states of dismemberment. Let's see, what else? This guy is going to step out. 1 step for him. Walk over to Varus, who he doesn't like. Smelly boy. And is going to make 2 great club attacks at him.
AC 27.
Neither hit.
Ooh.
Because shield is still active till the start of my turn. So that's pretty clutch.
Yeah, it's not like I rolled a 26 or anything.
Oh,
Ooh.
That's all you can do. He can't belly flop on this turn. Alright, Kirok, you're up.
I love belly flop.
I will.
Snorlax, use Body Slam.
I was literally about to make that joke. Stop reading my brain.
I'm the DM here. I get to do it first.
I will.
Tomorrow night, you get to steal my brain.
I mean,
Yes.
he's still in my range, but I'm just gonna sort of scoot up a little bit, and I'll fire a cantrip at him this time.
And also to say, this troll's probably like here now.
Oh, I'm
He
sure
is
he's gone.
running. The poor boy.
He's
His house was
So,
destroyed.
We didn't do anything to him.
That was
You
the
didn't.
mouth
You
of-
didn't know.
I
but-
maybe landed on him, but you know,
That's not our fault.
Oh yeah.
Blame
I
gravity.
keep forgetting that for some reason Firebolt's not coding in properly.
Yeah, that hits him.
Very nice.
Spicy meaty ball.
That spell sniper though, man.
I know.
And he's still standing.
Bastard.
Looking rougher, but you've definitely put a bit of hurt in him, but he's still standing.
God damn it.
Also didn't know Fireball had that much range just in general.
It's at 150, double to 300 for me.
Basically, I look at the measurement of the map at the start of it and say, yeah, no, Carrot could hit anything on the map.
Yeah. That's why I'm just
I
like,
don't even question
even
it.
if he dashes, he's still in my range, so it's fine. So, I'm just gonna end my turn there. I won't do a second attack just yet. Yeah,
Barris.
end my turn there.
Oh dear. Giants on my face. I'll go
Not
full
literally,
hand.
otherwise this would be a lot funnier.
Well,
And have a
I'll
PG rating.
I guess I'm going to go full hand. Say all 3 words on the sword.
Okay.
Going to one charge.
It gives you advantage, it gives you the D4, or it gives you the 2D4 or 1D6 damage.
Yeah, I'll do
And
24. And I
The
get
advantage, bonus attack, and
hated attack.
2D4.
4 attacks.
And also don't forget Tamora's face.
Yeah, so I'll do 4 attacks. And then if whatever one's hit, I'll do 2d4 for each.
Okay.
4 attacks with advantage. 1, 2, 3.
Gotcha.
They all hit, right?
Make sure the first one does not hit. AC 13. The rest-
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, it was the ogres that had really shit. Okay.
Yeah, they always have 11.
So that's 64 on top of that for the sword.
Yes.
Of whatever the fuck damage that's supposed to be.
12,
Acid.
18, acid damage, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry,
was it lightning?
electric damage. It's lightning damage, yeah.
Oh, yeah, acid is at
That's,
the whatever.
The D6.
Yes.
18, 30, 40 points of damage. You just strike across his stomach and you almost split him open. You can basically see where the muscle and fat is barely hanging on. You can see the white of it in this massive gash you made across his stomach. You made 4 strikes with it into his stomach.
I'm then gonna run my 80-foot movement. I
He gets
can't-
1 attack.
There. I'll use reaction to cast shield.
Yeah, that doesn't hit then. Okay, you move to there, and that's your turn. Glory. You are still being pelted.
Listen, as long as I'm taking the damage, I'm gonna continue my slow-mo walk.
I walk a lonely road, 'cause it takes forever to get over here.
Could you not
I'm
just
gonna
drop-
dash.
Sorry, guys.
Ooh. No, it's
No, it
working
helps.
really well, just not for me.
Could you not just drop plant?
Thank you. I'm gonna dash and walk to there.
That's a dash. Wait, don't you have mobile? Difficult
She does.
terrain when you
I
dash?
do. It goes up to 40. Oh, when I dash, I'm immune to different terrain.
Oh, does this count as difficult terrain or special?
That's
It
the
is
question.
difficult terrain, but it's magical.
It is still difficult terrain.
Because Nemo can ignore difficult terrain, but it specifically says he
I
can't
think
if
mobile-
it's magical.
Mobile doesn't mention.
Yeah, but
magical.
I'm very
Here's the
specifically
thing.
a natural thing.
I think it's due to Nemo in regards to plants and things like that with difficult terrain, but if it's magical, he can't. However, hers just says it just ignores it, regardless.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah,
agree.
difficult terrain does not affect me if I dash. Is literally what my
His has a category where he's unaffected, whereas where he is affected, whereas hers just is a blanket statement. So I will say that she can just dash where she
shit.
would
I
like.
can move 40 feet somewhere. Oh no, I can dash. I can move 80 feet somewhere.
You have to dash
Jesus
to do it. Yeah.
Christ. Jesus Christ, there's so much movement.
Suddenly,
What do I
Glory,
do with
Glory
this?
emerges from a forest, just going ah!
I can move.
You just start plowing through the trees.
Remember, there's no bridge.
Oh shit, yeah,
yeah.
I forgot about that.
She just plows into the ground.
You
She
know
just
what?
jumps at the fucking giants. Ah!
I'm gonna head and save my son.
I don't need
How
saving.
far away is
Which
Varys?
one?
Target this one.
One of my son.
This one is
Oh,
For
dead.
Jesus
Face.
Christ, I can get all the way up to him.
Boing.
Welcome.
Allow
to
me
the
to
world.
say this in the way that I love best. Boing.
Run up and deck him.
Yes, correct. I'm going to action
Isn't
search
that
so
a-
that I get attacks.
Okay.
I don't worry, I know
You've got
what
two
I'm doing.
attacks and a bonus action. Go ahead.
I haven't hit something in over 2 turns. I'm getting antsy. I'm gonna take 2
It's a
swings of
wave.
giant fella and then drink a healing potion.
Okay.
I'd like to imagine she just had her 2 weapons. She was just
Whoops,
cutting
ignore that
through
advantage.
trees as she went.
Reroll that one.
Ignore that
Do it as a normal attack. Do it as a normal
Okay.
attack. Okay.
Nope.
Neither hit.
And then it's 2
Oh wait, no,
d4.
sorry. The first one does hit.
2d4
Yeah,
plus
that's
2.
So the first one does hit.
A heal!
So that is 26 points of damage to it.
Ooh, did I roll any ones in there? Which one hit?
The first one.
There was a 1 on the joint.
I should have said you could have gotten the first one, but like I'd be retconning what I said there.
Okay.
The slashing damage from that is not from the actual weapon; it's from the weapon's effect. So I'm gonna
Correct.
say you can't
So,
roll that.
no. I know. Just making sure, because I
That
keep
is a very good nice bit of
forgetting.
damage though, to it.
Oh no, I'll take it.
That goblin is now. Hobgoblin is going to go here. He's literally running as far away as he can from you guys, realizing now that moving to the side is not working because the fucker can still hit him, so he's now moving directly as far away as he can. His turn. Goblins are gone. Ash, you're up.
Guess what? I can still hit you, bitch!
He doesn't know that. He's breathing a sigh of relief.
Okay.
He's like, there are guns in this world that can't hit me right now. There's artillery pieces can't hit me right now.
He didn't account for the bird. Dun dun dun!
Despite the birds, you can see this is a bird of prey.
Yeah. Now that'd be if she was a cleric. Get it? Bit of prey.
Hey.
Oh god, no. No.
Stop.
No, get out.
Let's ignore that.
They were in the-
Quick. Let's go past it.
Ash, you're up. What do you do?
I presume that aura of vitality is gone. Because it says that it's concentration up to a minute. And
You've not.
I've used it.
No, you. Every turn, you can use your bonus action to do it until you lose concentration.
Oh, okay. I wanted to triple check on that.
That's why it's very powerful. Like, being next to a paladin can keep you in a fight way longer than you should be allowed physically.
So in that sense, I'm gonna dash with Turk over to here. If you, sorry, hun.
Where to?
Would you be so kind?
Next to Varys.
Next to Varus.
Like,
And how are you looking, Varus?
I've got like 11 health.
Okay, your bonus action to heal you then.
I did all of that combat on 11 health
Wow.
because I'm a little bitch.
yes, you are.
Yes,
Why do you
you
think I am
motherfucking
looking
are.
like I am? Why do you think I am like I am right now?
I have aged 30 years in the last 2 hours.
I've got back to the point where
Dealing with your bullshit.
I'm back to the good old days of only crits can actually probably hit me now.
Yeah, like that's totally not fair, bitch.
Okay, I have to cast a lot
Hey,
to do
it's
that.
in the rules of the game!
Game beholder. Blah.
Oh, 6. Brilliant, thank you.
Right, is that your turn?
I have an action left.
Okay.
So, as an action, I'm going to prepare Jackadaw.
Okay. Zero, you're up.
I'm going to move 30 feet down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast Healing Word on Varus.
Oh, you're also kind.
Yeah, well, I don't want to stitch your head back on as well.
Again.
And I'm going to tell my vultures to feck up the dudes in the valley.
Okay. You have
So,
control over them, yeah?
No, it never works. I don't know why.
Right. They can make 2 attacks, one with beak, one with talons.
I think I can do
both
their
attack.
attacks, I just can't move their tokens.
Okay, I haven't moved for you. We're going to say they're focusing the same one, and they're using their pack tactics and their talents,
Yep.
so they have advantage on all these attacks. That's all going to be at the same hill giant.
Yeah.
So 17, 24, 38. They claw and maul one hill giant to death between themselves.
Jesus Christ!
Whoa.
At 34 health left.
Nom nom nom.
That's your turn?
Start plucking his eyes out and whatnot.
Yeah. So the other one is just going to start pummeling them because it just ate their friend.
Understandable.
That's a
Understandable,
15 to
having a
hit.
day.
That's a 22 to hit.
Uh,
That
pretty sure
is
that's-
13 points of damage and 19 points of damage. One
Yep,
attack at each one.
13, 19, they're still up.
Okay. I think there's 8 left on one, 3 on another, but it just swang angrily at them. Swung. Fuck off. Kirak.
You're fine.
Cool. Let's fly. I need to zoom in because I can't see the fucking distance measurer. We're gonna fly. That's not where I was. I was there. There to there.
That's
And yes, I
250.
can hit him.
Damn it.
I will hit him with a chromatic orb. And
How high up are you?
how deep's the thing?
20.
Probably 20. Just remain perfectly level with the ground.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast it at. How's he looking? Is he looking rough or just meh?
He's 250 feet away from you. Can't fucking tell.
I can
That's
shoot 300 feet! Don't tell me I can't tell!
Okay,
get to
you've
the
been
point that,
peppering
like,
him with fucking spells, and any other humanoid you've seen of that stature, usually he's already dead. So you think he's a bit fucked, perhaps.
3rd level.
Starting to become a problem where you're going to have to calculate for the curvature of the Earth.
The gravitational pull on the spells.
Bitch, don't make me.
I'm gonna take a risk and
Wow.
I'm gonna trigger the surge. Because I want to roll with advantage. Because I hate this guy! I just want him dead so I can deal with everything else.
Roll to hit.
At 3rd level.
In wild magic.
Okay. He is dead.
Thank fuck.
Overkill of 5 damage.
Nice.
Hey,
I'm
you
okay
can
with
do
that.
Okay, and from there...
Overkill.
Oh god damn it!
What?
What have you done?
You
Bye
even
guys!
younger?
Kirok vanishes.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Bye guys!
I have to look at it. Blue, what is it actually?
Nope. I'll tell you in DM's Whispers what it is.
Thank you.
Oh,
Right.
dear.
Oh, you're down here. I thought you were actually going to whisper
I
me.
said DM's whispers. Kirok has been teleported to the astral plane again.
Wonderful. She's going to come back and I'll have you rolling on an temporary insanity.
Yeah, she's there for 6 seconds. I don't know if that's long enough, but that's how long she's there for.
For someone who's already been traumatized by it, I'll say yes.
That's true. Do I need to roll for insanity when I'm already insane?
Sorry?
Do I roll for insanity when I'm already insane?
Short term. You get a short term effect.
Excellent.
It's like saying you're sick from this effect. You say you have a common cold, you can still get the flu.
Okay.
One of them might be gone quicker, but you're going to get both.
Okay.
Ignorance.
I need to know.
Ignorance.
Poof!
Poof.
Are you back?
She's gone.
Was that you're coming back, Puff, or you're gone, Puff?
You don't know.
You guys aren't even aware because she's just at the other side of the fight and you guys are in the hell
I
of
don't know
a
where
right
she
now.
is anyway. Yeah.
You guys have no idea. Glory, you're up. Oh, sorry, no, it's Varys. Varys.
I'm gonna run.
A kitty.
I'm gonna run 80 foot. Let me switch to this tool. Boom. Boom.
Okay.
80 foot. Do I get flanking from there?
Yes.
Sweet. I'll make 3 attacks. With advantage, and they still get the plus whatever, because that works for 2 turns, right?
End of your next turn, yes.
No, the extra 2d4.
Yeah, it's the end of your next turn.
That's,
So that's what I mean.
no, the 2d4s are only when I do all 3 words, right? So I wouldn't even get that. Or we'll just do.
No, one of the words is for the 2d4.
No, that's 1d4. 2d4 gives me.
No, you got the upgrade, remember, from when you killed the black dragon, so it then became 2d4.
Okay, so you still give me 2d4. Okay. So 3 attacks with advantage. This character sheet right here. But we'll do 2. I'll save my haste action for now. 1, 2. That's my action.
Dead.
Sweet. Hasted action. I will use it to dash. Oh, wait, no, that's. What? 80 foot, down there. That's my hand.
Laura, you just got to it and got killed on you. How rude.
Sorry, Glory.
Glory takes a deep breath. Practices mindfulness. He's gonna. Oh god, I'm gonna have to do math.
Remember, you can
10 foot.
dash to.
Yes, I won't be able to do anything when I get there though.
You're not gonna get there otherwise. So.
This is truth. Is this one here dead?
No.
Still lives.
There's
Only one. Literally, there's only one enemy alive right now.
I'm gonna go like. You know what? Fuck it. Bad decisions. That's what I'm here to do.
Just gonna dash at it.
Yeah. Fuck it.
You need a bonus action to still make a
Oh,
short
that's
sword.
true. I can do that now. I'm still.
You'd
learning.
also have advantage because it's flanking.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the birds are harrying it. You're definitely gonna get flanking.
Just an offhand with Talon.
Mm-hmm.
4,
I put it.
4, 5. Oh, do I get to reroll that 'cause of 1?
Yeah.
Yay.
No, wait, no, you don't, because it's not a two-handed weapon. That's only because it's two-handed weapons.
Okay.
But you're swinging it with 2 hands, right?
No, she's swinging it with one hand,
The
and
offhand.
that property doesn't work for versatile weapons for a very obvious
Yeah,
reason.
we had a very long conversation
We
about
had a long
the ins
conversation
and
about
outs of how this would work.
In my rules, it does not work.
She rolled a 1d10. That's only versatile, right? So it'd be a 1d8.
No, she's
No,
doing
it's
because
a
of-
two-handed
this is all-
damage,
Oh,
but
Ignore it.
Okay.
Me and
That's
her
fine.
talked
We've
about
got
this
it.
a lot.
I think I know
Fine,
what you
don't
mean.
worry.
Okay,
Moving
sorry.
on. Okay, moving the hobgoblin. He's dead.
yeah. That's my turn.
Ash.
Well, not dead, but there we go. I am going to declare Turk first, as usual, and dash within range. So sorry, Han, if you could be so lovely, and to move Turk over to.
There you go.
Thank you very much. And I'm going to take a couple of pot shots at Mr. Hill Giant. So I can't remember what the actual range was. I presume it's 120 for a composite longbow.
Yeah, 120 for the without disadvantage rolls. So
right,
you probably can hit it. Yeah, you can hit it. You can
Yeah.
fire the composite longbow.
Longbow's got a fuck long range.
That's a hit for 13. Nice.
Damn it.
And the second one misses.
And
0, you're up.
Vultures first.
16, 31, 37,
3 criticals?
37, 50. How do you want to do?
Oh, fuck.
Hey!
Hey.
They are going to feast. They're just going to take bits off him and start eating. They're going to pull his
You
liver out
literally
and have
tore
lunch.
him apart. Literally tearing him apart right now.
Nom,
And
nom,
with
nom,
that,
nom, 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 nom.
Final enemy, we fall out of combat. Move all you from the table and bring away the music. And as the combat dies down, every giant is dead or has fled. Anything that is still alive has long since fled. So you guys have successfully driven off the Hill Giant raiding party.
Yay.
Yay!
Nice.
And I'll send my vultures to go, because I've got them from now. They'll maybe round up a goblin or 2 that got away.
Okay, they fly off obeying your command and just off to try and find some goblins. However, whenever they do, you realize about maybe 5 minutes later that your effect on them both drops due to them being destroyed. As they were both very low on health still, and even goblins can kill something with 9 health.
Oh well.
So that done? Where the fuck's Kirok?
You guys watch as the small arcane occurs maybe 60, 160 feet or so away from you.
On
Well,
multiply.
Kirok,
there.
in this moment, you have extreme panic as you land back down. Everything is warped, everything is twisted, everything seems wrong. Anything and everything looks like the worst amalgamation and transformation or mutation of it that you've ever seen. This can't be real. This must be some sort of weird effect of some monster.
oh
You're
god.
currently terrified.
Guys,
Okay.
guys! Hello?
I'm going to look like the scarecrow at the moment coming at her with a sensor, but I'm going to
Oh,
give her
God.
some of my calming drugs.
I scream and I cast a firebolt at him.
Okay?
Indeed she does.
Oh. Seeing that, I'm going to come running up.
Okay, you currently see all these guys are coming at you right now. All these weird, monstrous creatures that you've never seen before. All screaming and slathering at you.
I scream and run away. I fly away as fast as I can.
Nope. You are compelled to attack anything.
Oh god.
You
Ah!
don't get to run, you have to attack.
Kirok,
Okay.
what's wrong?
I cast a
All you hear-
fireball.
A fireball?
All you
In
hear is
panic.
"Blah, blah, blah," as they're all just as a group together running towards you as a friend. They've no
Did you say
reason not to
fireball?
cast fireball.
I cast a fireball in a
I
panic.
can't spell it.
What? I didn't see any numbers.
I can't spell it. It's fine.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Well, the firebolt was a 9, so that didn't
Yeah,
hit
the
you.
fireball I can't spell.
Yeah.
Alright, I take the
The
damage.
firebolt dashes past your head, and the fireball is counterspelled by Varus as you guys begin continuing moving towards Kira.
I'm gonna cast
You're
web on her.
Okay,
Oh,
I think that's a strength saving throw.
I'm good at them. That's a no.
And with a restrained, I'm gonna start applying calming stuff.
None of it
Not
seems
what
to
I
be
want.
working. She's just screaming, writhing.
She is doing nothing but screaming and trying to get away.
She probably,
After-
she probably tries to peck at you a few times.
Probably.
She tries to peck at you, tries to claw at you. No effect from Lesser Restoration.
I didn't think there would be, but
Guys, give us space.
I'm gonna
Seems
quickly.
vaguely familiar to me.
I'm gonna quickly sheath my sword. I would have done it by now.
Okay, your sword is sheathed. You're fine still.
Yeah.
For the next minute, Kirok tries to cast spells, but using most of her sorcery points already, she is struggling to perform anything that would help her in the situation, and is eventually, after a minute has passed, Kirok, your eyes reset. These horrible monsters that you've been seeing, you are on the verge of a heart attack due to the sheer tension and stress that's going through you right now. It's your friends. All of them.
What's going on? What? I don't.
I'm not an
Deep
expert.
breaths.
The last deep
Not an expert,
breath.
but since you disappeared and
Look-
then came
look at
back,
me.
I'm guessing
Look at me.
chaos magic.
Look at me. In. Out. In. Out.
Could I do
In
some sort of check
And
for her?
out.
Make a persuasion check. 0 weight. Ashka, that was a persuasion check request from you.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear.
You're okay. You know she's trying, and after a few minutes of this happening, where you guys just stay back and you just let Ash focus, Kirok, you begin just from your pen. As you guys can tell, it is hyperventilating currently. Eventually, slowly, very slightly, slowly, it begins to just calm down. She begins to calm down. The webbing certainly not helping at this point, but she is somewhat calm.
Kirok.
Hi.
What happened? Are you okay?
No.
Kirok, you don't have to tell us anything. You tell us when you're ready, alright? We're just worried that you're okay.
Yeah.
She doesn't say anything. She just cuddles into Ash, seeking reassurance.
I start stroking the back of her head and slightly bemused, but just being as reassuring as possible.
And with that, we're going to end tonight's session.
Wild magic is fun, guys. Play a wild magic sorcerer.
Hey guys, you want to know what's fun? Raph still missed it.
Oh, I'll have to link it to him on Skype. Oh boy,
Wow.
that's always fun.
Well, you guys saved fandom.
We
For
did
now.
that. That's that.
Bitch, I was trying to say that.
Don't think there's much to say, so I guess we'll just end the stream here.
Yeah.
Good night,
Don't forget
everyone.
to shove at game tea, everybody.
We'll let everybody brew on that for a week.
Hmm.
See ya.
Yeah.